Alrighty. Have chat there. Let's see. How are we doing on sound test? I mean, obviously with the music. Just checking sound. We're checking sound today. The audio and the sound. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. The audio and the sound. Yeah. Alright, sounds good there. Hopefully everything runs pretty well. Should be good to go. Oh, actually, I was going to cover something else real quick before we get started. Fucking webcam doing alright today? What the hell? Sometimes the encoding on my webcam is, like, better. So, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I've got the light, but it's also not dark outside today. So, it's like super fucking clear and bright, so I'm getting some extra light coming in through the window. I mean, the blinds are closed, but still, you know, it's Florida. The sun will get in. So I think maybe I'm so exposed, but I'm right in that zone of, like, not overexposed artificially, but also not. I don't know. It's digital cameras, like webcams specifically, are strange. If it was just a normal digital camera, I would understand what's going on. But it's like this one kind of like has right light in it, so it's an AI that's trying to like automatically adjust at times to see what the best thing is. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and get the chat up on. Oh, it's still got the. It has the same thumbnail from the other day when I had control, so it's got the control thumbnail because YouTube is fucking incompetent and can't realize that just because I put a custom thumbnail on my last stream, it's the whole stream is linked to the VOD thing. So no. Sap, up there, man. How'd you manage the hurricane? Yeah, not bad. Not bad, actually. We had a little bit of an issue yesterday because we had no power that day. Fridge was fine, though, because we put, like, some ice in bowls beforehand that would just sit in the fridge and the freezer. And so that way when the power went out, they would actually, like, basically all the shit we had in there actually released its own coldness, you know, and it all kept itself cool long enough for the power to come back on. But yeah, not too bad. You know, unfortunately, it was, like, so late by the time it came back on that, like, we hadn't eaten all day. So it was like, oh, well, we need to get, you know, something for food. So we actually ran up the road to the gas station and had, like, a gas station buffet, essentially, like little hot dogs on the rollers, stuff like that. So it's actually pretty good. I actually discovered something there that's, like, less than $2, and it's, like, a steak and cheese thing with jalapenos in it, and it's actually really good. I think they call it ironically, I think they call it a steak and cheese tornado. It's at a racetrack, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, but real quick, I want to cover something I find fucking hilarious. So, in my travels, today, I caught, obviously, the channel trailer is still the Ackman, Dark Age of YouTube video, right? You guys won't see it right now because I'm live, but usually that's what's here. So, it reminded me, and I'm like, huh, you know what? It's been a minute since I saw what bullshit Quam TV was posting, so why don't we just check in on him, right? Because I don't give a shit about him, but every now and then I like to check in on his dumb ass and see what he's talking about. First off, attacking more YouTubers. His views are down, right? Let's see. Wonder why he's attacking people. Let's see. 5K, 6K, not even 2K. Let's see. 2K. Oh, look at this. He's getting his views back up because the last 3 videos he did. Oh, he did some streams. Your streams have like 2K views, dude. Like that's all right. You have 70,000 subscribers, but all right. Anyway, point being, he posted this shit a couple days ago, and I don't care. I'm not gonna go over any of this. I just found it funny that like he's currently talking shit as of like a week ago. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to know what happened? The real awesome part of this. Controversial Truth no longer exists. The channel is fucking gone. You can scroll all you want. It's deleted. Do you know how I know? I can prove it. Check this out. Check this out. So if we look for Controversial Truth. There it is. Yeah. So we look up Controversial Truth. You'll see August 9th, August 1st, you know, me checking in on it, right? Way back when. So you know these links are accurate. So I click on this. Let's click on the one from August 1st. Let's click on this. What happens? Huh. That's just a search. So where's the actual link? Right? Let's see if we can find one with an actual link to it. That's funny, it keeps going there. I wonder why. I'll show you why. See the big T? This big T here? That's supposed to be the channel itself, I believe. No, these are other channels. See, I'm having a hard time finding it now. Because it's been deleted. It's been fucking deleted. Right? So, one of these eventually will bring me to the deleted channel. Like, the problem is, I've had to look at it and it's all the same words. So, it's like impossible to find now in my history. Shit you not when I looked for it before. I'm just gonna keep clicking this and we're gonna find... Hold on, I have a better idea to keep this from doing this. We're gonna open these all in new links so it doesn't actively change the order of these. One of these is going to open to a deleted channel, by the way. Like, it's so funny. Check this out. So you guys can see, it's been a minute trying to find this, right? Like, it took me a second to try to find this. You look it up here, where is it? This is the search, this is a different channel, this is a search, this is that different channel again. Search, 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 searching. It's not here. Why does it not pop up when you look for it? I can look for a channel. It's gone. He's taken it away. It does no longer exist. It's gone. It's fucking gone. And again, I swear to God, I clicked on one of these earlier, and YouTube will now not take me there. I'm not even kidding. Like, you literally can't find it. Go ahead, try to find it. It cannot be found. It doesn't exist. It's deleted. Quantum TV deleted his second channel. Unfortunately for his dumbass, the internet is forever. What you post is going to stay up there in some way, shape, or form. Mainly because of me. So, Quantum TV, buddy, little reminder. Here's my video on your video. Here's my video on your video. Here's my video on your video. Here's all those streams I did, and we were showing your second channel. You will never escape it. When YouTube inevitably comes for your main channel, I will have all of the evidence necessary if they decide to listen to, you know, their own fucking site. So, yeah, it's gone. It's deleted. Go ahead. You guys can search for Controversial Truth all day. It's not even under a different name, because when I look for it, and I looked it up in my history, right? Let's look up the history here. Let's look up the history one more time. Am I even typing it right? That's a good question. Controversial. 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 See, now it's not even popping. Now it doesn't want to pop up at all. That's interesting. Controversial. There we go. Jesus. It's just not, you know, it's a pain in the ass to find now, which is the whole point of him deleting it. Is so that no one can ever find it and can act like it's gone. You know? But we can see. Actually, if I went to my videos, let's see. If I went to one of these and we checked, where's his second channel? New video. I think this is like supposed to be from his thing. Let's see. Yeah, this is a new video from him. I'm not sure if this was from his main or if this was on Controversial Truth. Because I can get the URL from here. Now, that's from his main. I'm looking for ones that are from his side channel. I think I check on it at the end of stream every time to see if he's posted anything new. Did he? Let's see. No, that's back at main stage. Checking Twitter. Checking Twitter. I'm gonna find it. He can't hide forever. Sap says I'm still waiting for him to pay for what he did for swatting my friend. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks, man. Nah, that's fucked. Let's see. Exposing YouTube for this, that, and the other. Okay, so where the hell is the controversy? It's in one of these, man. It's in one of these somewhere. Updates on the Ackman situation, critiquing Mr. Sen, and again, this is exactly why he did it. So finding it would be a bitch. But don't worry, I will literally find. I will go and find. I will skim through the timelines of all of these. I will clip out certain sections from those videos. Give me the chance to make on that second channel. I will find them. Cannot hide from me. Yeah, here it is. So here it is. We got your URL. You're fucked now, Quantum. So here's Controversial Truth, right? Here's the URL. Let's check the URL. Let's see where it goes. So I have to type this in manually. YouTube.com/channel/ not channel. Is it? Oh, yeah, no, 2 N's. That's what I messed up. There we go. /channel/UC3. Oh my god, it's so funny. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to show you guys this deleted, just to prove that I'm not fucking making shit up here. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, this should work better. Here, let's zoom in if I can. I can't. It's gonna readjust itself. Ain't that a bitch? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to flip back and forth. That's a pain in the ass. I swear, we'll try and play World War III at some point today. UC3 BRAA. BRAA. Hey, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna enhance. UC3 BRAA VK4Z. VK4Z. What else we got here? VK4Z KRDA. KRDA. Ah, see, it's finishing it for me. Look, there it is. It's finishing it for me. It's the same thing, ending in EQ. The fucking thing is finishing it for me. That means I've been there before. That means this must be the link, right? Check this out. Click it. The channel does not exist. Alright, so that means our job is 50% done. Once we get Quantum TV's main channel gone, once YouTube pulls its head out of its ass and realizes what he's doing on his main channel, because now he either has a side channel that he's going to hide in his Discord, or only share videos in his Discord, where he talks shit on people, or he's going to have to post things on main, which it seems like he's gearing up to start posting things on main again. I was wondering why. I was actually wondering why, after he was hiding all of this shit, all of this, like, you know, harassment type shit on the second channel, why he started putting things like, oh, people from Acman harassed me, or, oh, fucking, you know, the thing with Ninjishin, right, that he just posted a week ago. Posted 2 videos, like, back to back. That's why. He's trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it, and his video's gone, so his channel's gone. So I don't know if maybe it's going to turn out that maybe it got deleted by him or by YouTube or a combination thereof. I'm not sure. But we shall see. Can't you get a screenshot or a picture on your phone? I could have, but, you know, as you can see, my thank you, Google, for, you know, having the history and actually remembering that I went there once. And we know that's the same one, guys. We know that's the same one because we saw it in my video. In my live stream, which cannot, like, good luck faking that URL to try and make it seem like I'm going somewhere else when I'm not. It's like, because that's your URL, Quantum. That's your URL. I guarantee I can put that shit in the Wayback Machine. It would show me your channel. I guarantee it. Anyway, we're here. Let me change the sound on this because I haven't fiddled with anything. I wanted to go like step by step with you guys to change some stuff. So let's see. First off, this audio is foiked. Let's see, radio. There's a radio? Oh, I guess that's probably like, you know, enemies have captured Alpha type stuff. Okay. Let's go. Do not tell me you idiots actually tied. They tied the... Okay, yeah, push talkers on, thank you. Voip. Yeah, voip. Enable disable head-related transfer. What the fuck is that? Head-related transfer function for devices? I don't understand what that is. Okay, audio output type. Let's go headphones. I ended up on surround actually, but let's see. Auto device detection, yeah, sure. Subtitles on, yep. Enemy original? Oh, set the languages. Yeah, whatever the original languages are is fine. Mandarin English, obviously. Or else I won't know what the fuck they're saying. Well, I have the subtitles, so. Okay. Yeah, so they have tied the sound effects to the master volume. Already not a good start, because this was already a pain in the ass for me to get into, because there was... okay, so when you download it, you go through Steam, you download the game. No. it downloads a launcher, where then you download the game through that launcher. Okay, fine. Then I tried to play it before stream, right? I tried to get it up and running to check all this stuff. And what happened was the thing put me in a queue. Now, I'm trying to understand how I can be in a queue for a game that has less than 10,000 people on it, according to Steam charts. Now, I'm sure there's more people playing with crossplay or whatever the fuck, right? I'm sure. But the problem is that I don't understand the need for a queue for that to get me into a menu, right? It's not like I'm on a server. You see what I'm saying? It's like they're tying a bunch of things together that don't need to be together. So then on top of that, we're tying the sound effects to the master volume, which means I will now have to adjust my sound to be down here, and then place my music higher so that music and voices come out because they're under the master volume. I don't know. Or they're just calling it master volume when it really just means sound effects, right? Like, you guys see the problem here. So we're going to leave these at 65, 65, and 60. That should be fine, yeah. We're going to put that at half, actually. That'll work. Then 60, 65, 65 radio. Yeah. Because there's going to be gunfire in this game at some point. So we want to be careful with that. Okay, video. We've got quick quality setup. Alright. Optimize settings in order to achieve maximum number of frames. A compromise between looks and performance, or maximize the GPU usage in order to achieve best image. Okay, that's fair. We got like a balance, you know. We're looking for looks performance. So that's nice. They have this, so you can kind of quickly go back and forth. Like, are you trying to get frames? Or are you trying to get visuals? You know. So that's fair. VSync, obviously, want that on. I usually have that on until I know that my frames are solid enough. Then, you know, maybe. Very few games can I ever get to. And it's not something my rig. It's just how games are optimized. FOV, we'll probably crank that by 10 points to start. Because they're usually, like, that 90 is usually not enough. Field of view change while running. Oh, the FOV change while sprinting. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's an interesting feature. Depth of field soldier. Set the depth of field amount while playing as infantry. Field of view vehicle. Alright, let's try to keep it consistent. GPU buffering. Toggle GPU. When enabled, it may improve the FPS amount on weaker configurations. Okay. Interesting. Resolutions, frame rate lock. So, I'm sorry, wait, what is a frame rate lock? Isn't VSync supposed to be locking my frame rate to my... Toggle VSync, when enabled to prevent screen tearing. Yeah, that's... But then what the fuck is... Okay, this is another thing I hate in gaming, is there's, like... Oh my god. It's like... You give me a sentence. No. You need to get, like... At this point, I don't accept games, I find it to be, like, devs, like, either having an extremely small team or just being lazy. If you have something like The Surge, where in The Surge, not only does it give you a two-sentence minimum description of the thing you're fucking with, sometimes it will show you a little video player of what it's going to visually change, right? That's the minimum now. That's your standard nowadays, is you need to be in depth with how something's going to fuck with my system when you give me a description. You can't just have a half of a sentence. Frame rate lock. Toggle frame rate lock. Yes, this floor is made out of floor. Like, you guys had an extra 6 months on this, and what was your UI guy doing this entire time? What was he doing? Like, honestly, what was he doing? The gameplay better be solid. I'll tell you this right now. You had 6 extra months. If this is weak and getting into the game is iffy, okay, fine. The gameplay had better work the way I see it work in JackFrag's video, in everybody else's gameplay videos. It better be working better than that, because those are older fucking things I'm seeing. Yeah, frame rate smoothing. I guess that's like to transition between frames. Okay. I have to guess, because they won't tell me. Yeah, while enabled, it automatically adjusts the resolution in order to keep the frame rate consistent. See, there. Tell me what it does. That's good. So clearly you know how to write more than one sentence. And again, you don't have to do a big example, like I said, with a video file. You can just show me in words what it is. Why is this one sentence and this is not? Take an afternoon. Take one afternoon. Go in here where I know you've tied it all into text to display on the screen. Just extend how many words there are. You just need more words. Come on, man. So there's dynamic resolution frame rate. Okay. Dynamic resolution we're not gonna have on. No motion blur. We don't fuck with motion blur around here. We don't do that too. Sharpen 30 should be fine for now. I might crank that up because I do like sharp images. Ultra medium, medium high. Okay, it's currently balanced. I may have to take it down a notch if we're not getting good frames. Save all that. Key bindings, gameplay control. So let's see control options. We got camera sensitivity, camera aim sensitivity. Yep, pretty standard. Zoom, hold, toggle. Right. So obviously we want to hold the zoom. Crouching, toggling, or holding, toggling. Sprinting, holding. Press to sprint, press again to walk. Hold, press to sprint, release to walk. Yeah, we're gonna hold it. Look around. Toggle, press to look around. Press again to lock camera to crosshair. Huh. Hold, press to look around. Oh, this is like free cam. Interesting. Probably for like vehicles. Leaning. Ooh, we have leaning. Nice. Toggle, press to lean, press again to stand up straight. Hold, press to lean, release to straighten up. Yeah, it sounds about right. We want to hold on leaning. Zoom. Toggle zoom on vehicle? No, we're going to hold zoom on vehicle. Yeah, this is vehicle, then this is soldier. So there's a free cam on soldier? That can't be right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Invert mouse vertical. No, thank you. Vertical camera sensitivity. Sure. All right. Single tap marks location. Yeah. Okay, command menu. Here we go. So command menu, or the coma rows. Press to open command menu, press again to close, hold to open, release to close. Yeah, hold to open on that, definitely. Okay, let's check gameplay. What do we have? Wow, we have a lot of gameplay options. Soldier, vehicle, hit markers, world markers. Okay, so this seems to be what the UI guy was probably doing, was setting shit like this up. Like, getting all of this, like, sectioned off. That's probably why he didn't have time to type in more words. Again, it would take an afternoon, man. It would not take that long to go back in and type a couple more words, you know. Okay, so that's gameplay. So, English language, HUD enabled, scale. Oh, HUD scale, okay. Interesting, that's good. Yeah, because some games, they always make it too big or too small, and giving the player control over that's good. Kill feed, yes. Why would I ever want to disable the kill feed? Command menu orders, sure. Chat, yep. Compass, sure. Match status, I guess? I don't know what a match status is, but alright. I guess, like, you know, it's 50 to 37, you know, I don't know. Gameplay tips. Sure. Team color, squad color. Trying to think if I need this way. Yes, because this would be Battlefield colors. Is your team is blueberries, and then your squad is green, and then your squad leader needs to be gold, actually. Yeah, squad leader should be gold. Enemies should be red. Neutral should be white, and then I should be green. No. I want to be pink. Make me pink. So that when I see, I'm like, oh, there's me. I'm me. I don't know why. Oh, this is my marker color. Okay, cool. Squad leader's marker color. I see. So, team, squad leader, enemy's marker color, enemy, neutral, me. Okay, cool. That'll work. I like that. I like that that's in-depth enough to have the different stuff. They don't just say, no, these are the colors you're playing with. It's like, nah, it's good. That's actually what I was talking about the other day when I played Control. Talking about, like, people who are colorblind and shit. Like, this would be perfect, because then they can pick a color that works for them. And you don't have to worry about, like, if you put in enough, like, filters for disabled people to be like, oh, is this a good filter palette? You know, it's like, no, they can just... Yeah. I don't know about the rest of the game, but at least the markers will be whatever color they want it to be. Show mini map, opacity of the mini map, scale, distance. I have that on 80, not sure why it was on 79. Rotation of mini map, okay. Squad list, player status, inventory status. Do you have an inventory? What is this, Escape from Tarkov? Fuck. Strikes panel, score, feedback. Well, this game is automatically better than 2042 because you have, you know what your score is, and there's obviously going to be a scoreboard. So, already better than 2042. If it runs. If this game functions, we might have something here. Repair kit status, warnings, enemy armor hit status, yeah. HUD color, white, yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about white. Let's see. Vehicles, distance, rotation. I'll go minimap. Oh, minimap rotation. Okay, crosshair, color. Ugh. Why would my crosshair color be black? That's a bad idea. Actually, yeah, I want to kind of leave stuff on the default for now until I see what's what. But this I am definitely going to change to pink, so it helps it stand out. Hit markers. Wow, you can do a lot with this. See, this is the kind of standard I was expecting from the other menu. Like, just, you know, this is what I want. Okay, so kills are red, headshots. See, this is a problem. Why would you default to this? No, headshots should be gold. General hit, white. Kill, red. Headshot, gold. Or maybe headshot should be red and kill should be gold. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. And this is why options are important, guys. Where'd red go? Is this red? No. Where'd that red go? I want the red back. Reset that to default. There we go. Oh, no. Did that set these back to default, too? Uh-oh. Fuck, it did. It reset the whole thing. Christ. Okay. Team is blue. Squad is green. Squad leader is gold. Enemies are that. I am pink. Okay. So notice how if I change it, I can't get that primary red back. So I gotta make sure I change the right things and the right things only. Change this to pink. Change this. Okay. Kills are gonna be red. Headshots are gonna be gold. General hits are going to be white. Yeah, headshot kills are... Oh, that's why they're both kills. What do I care if it's a headshot kill or not? Oh my god. All right. Look. Let's slow down and read through this. Why you had headshot and I didn't see it kill. Kill and kill is red. Fine. That makes a lot of sense now that they're both red. I don't know why you would need... Why would you ever want to differentiate the difference between kill and headshot kill? I guess some people can understand if they're getting a headshot or not. I don't know. Why is this headshot brown? No, make it gold, man. Head armor is blue. Armor plate is blue. Yeah, so if I'm hitting somebody for armor, yeah, that sounds about right. Vehicle destroyed, red. General hit, white. Yes. Optics hit. Optics hit? Wait, I can take out enemy vehicles' optics? I can hit them in their optics, in their APS, and their RCWS. The remote control weapon, I can disable their weapon systems, their optics, and their active protection. Dude, Battlefield doesn't even give you that much detail. It's just like, tank, okay, tank, not okay. Gundam Evolution would be better. Dude, Gundam Evolution is better than 2042. At least it functions and has a scoreboard. Well, actually, no, it's not better. Gundam Evolution also does not have a scoreboard. It does not tell you how you're doing in the match. It tells you your personal stats, but it won't let you compare to other people. Okay, that's fine. World markers, names, distances, yeah. Opacity and scale, good. Advanced, we have camera shake, head rolling. Why do we have head roll? It's... Okay. Enemy noise. Ooh, interesting. So you can actually crank enemy noise higher than other noises. That's really good. See, that's a 21st century option right there. Because God knows... I hate when it's a lot of work to have to make two different audio files and implement them correctly to be like, okay, well, when your teammate's running next to you, it sounds like this, but when the enemy's running next to you, it's going to sound completely different. It's like, yeah, that's a little bit of work. Maybe that breaks the immersion. So at least here, it's like, well, the enemies are louder than your teammates. That's basic shit that every game should have. If Call of Duty doesn't have this, don't fucking buy it. Because if this game can give you something like that, why the fuck can't Call of Duty fix its audio? Like, come on, man. Network status, high ping info, FPS, yeah, let's go. Okay, so we turn on the FPS counter, we get frames. I'm getting 16 frames right now. Oh, no, I'm getting frames on 16 milliseconds, and I'm tapping out at 60, okay. And then GPU, draw, like, that's good. So you got all kinds of options there. And network status, you can see how the server's doing. Okay, good. Yeah, I need to go back and check some stuff here, because I had to restart the defaults. Because I wasn't reading through all the stuff and thinking about it before I started clicking things. Yeah, HUD color, this, that, enabled. Yeah, that should be 80. This should be... Okay, squad color gold, obviously. Squad leader is gold. I am pink, because all my stuff is pink. Ah, fuck. What happened there? Did I get it? Yeah, kinda. Wait, which one did I get? Yeah, I want to make sure I have the dark pink, not the light pink. There's like dark magenta and light magenta. It's like different saturation levels. I like the dark one. It should blend into most environments, while also like the amount of saturation in it will blend into most environments where I won't really notice it after a match or two. But the color will still be super vibrant, right? But it won't get like lost in the sun if I'm aiming at a certain light source or something, you know. I hate that. I hate when you got like a white crosshair and then you like look at like something that's really bright and so it blows out all the exposure, which means you can't fucking see your crosshair. Even though like you can still see your gun and everything, so it's like, well, why the fuck wouldn't I be able to shoot, you know? Let's see, video, yeah, video and audio we checked. Key bindings, this is gonna be important. So we go WASD, sprint, jump, crouch, again it's left control. Alt better be taken up by something. Okay, Alt is look around for some fucking reason. Okay, we're gonna make that C. Yes. And then we're gonna make this Alt. Okay. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be using look around that much. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the free cam that much. Proning with Z. I should hope that I'd be able to hold crouch and go to prone, but if not, we can hit, you know, Z. That's fine. To get all the way down. Fire, ADS, change sight. Ooh. We have options for changing our sight? Oh yeah, because he has like the canted sight, so you can like switch it mid-game. Okay, so I'll probably put that on side buttons, but let's just see first. Change shooting mode. Oh god. Okay, here we go. This is where shit starts getting complicated with the buttons. There's a lot of options here. This is one reason I don't play shit like Tarkov or like Milsim shooters. It's just, excuse me. Ooh, a lot of buttons. Toggle high value target radar. The fuck is that? Start transmission. I guess that's like you. What is that? Is that what you mean by push to talk? I don't know. 9th item. The fuck do you mean 9th item? What? Okay, hold on. I do like that you're able to switch these, so if you want your gun on something else, that's pretty good. But okay, so primary, secondary, launcher, tool 1, tool 2. What the fuck could the other 4 be? One of these is probably a grenade. Okay, so primary, secondary, grenade, class equipment 1, class equipment 2, maybe class equipment 3? Maybe throwing knife in here? I don't... Smoke grenade is maybe there's 2 types of grenades. There's a lot of buttons. There are 9 items total. What the fuck? Why do I have that many buttons? I don't know. Also gonna need that probably on something else. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be meleeing enough for that to bother with. But we'll see. Ask for interaction. Yeah, okay. Leaning with Q and E sounds about right. So if that's the case, I might actually make those taps instead of holds. But we'll have to see how it is in gameplay. Okay, so far we're getting a lot of good bindings, though. We get a lot of options. Backpack. I have a backpack. I just want to go into the game and shoot somebody in the face. Why are you guys... This has to be like for some mode down the road or something. They got to be planning like some battle royale or like extraction type game mode for you to need an inventory. There's no other reason you would need to see your inventory for some reason. I don't get it. Radio menu. Okay. Let's see. Voice chat. Okay, that's voice chat. If that's voice chat, what the hell is the other thing? Wait, if that's voice chat, then... Hold on. What the hell is... There was something here, I swear. Start transmission. What does that mean? It doesn't even say. Okay. Scoreboard's on tab. Yeah, sounds about right. Map. M, vehicle lock, L? Vehicle lock. Okay. Toggle the HUD, command menu, mark. Yeah, mark with X. I'll probably be changing that. Air vehicles, land vehicles. Probably gonna have to plug my controller in if I go to hop in a vehicle because PC vehicles, other than like a tank and maybe a Jeep, like trying to fly with keyboard it's fucking rough. RCWS. So that's the remote control weapon system, right? Oh my god. Ammo 1, ammo 2. What the fuck? Strikes. What is a strike? Cancel map, deploy. Deploy or rotate. Rotate strike clockwise, rotate counterclockwise. So are strikes, I guess, like kill streaks you can call in like from the sky? You like call in bombings and shit. I do like that you can rotate them. That's pretty nice because it's like, oh man, if I do it this way, they're over on this side of the wall, so it might not hit them that great. It's like, nope, I can rotate it and make it go the other. I can make it go vertical or horizontal. So that could be cool. Command menu. First menu command 1 through 9. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of options here. Okay. Like, at least there's a lot of options where we need options. I would like more descriptions of certain things, like with the video settings and stuff. I need more description, but damn. Reaper playing a game on PC on controller, how to tables have turned. Fuck you, Sap. I told... Alright, look, what had happened was... No, there are some things where a controller is just objectively better, 100%. Like, anything to do with vehicles is basically, like, way better on a controller than trying to do it on a keyboard, just because you don't have, like, rotation of the sticks and all the other things. The whole point of controllers is that they mimic... Like, they were literally at one point called tank controls. Like, you used to have, like, tank controls, then without, it's like, yeah, no. It's crazy. Like, third-person games, especially. Third-person RPGs are so shit. Mainly because you're clacking your fucking left and right, swinging swords and shit all the time. It's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to chill with my controller, play a little Witcher 3, you know. Just let it go. Because most third-person RPGs have a lock-on system anyway. So there's really no point to having the preciseness of aiming with a mouse if you're going to have the lock-on system on to begin with. Okay, so key binding. Then we have controller. Wow. Okay, so we have the default and the tactical. So default is aim, fire, all that shit. Aim, fire on top. Okay, so that's good because I have a thing with my controller where sometimes my R2 gets a little finicky just because that's the DualShock 4s for you. Funny enough, we also have problems with the Joy-Cons for the Switch. I mean, I don't have one, but people with Joy-Cons have reported problems with them. So, does that just mean that, like, Japanese people are bad at making controllers? Because I've never heard of a problem with an Xbox controller before. I've had stick drift on a PS3. I've had, like, the plunger spring getting stuck on both the PS3 and the PS4 controllers. Maybe the PS5 is better. Maybe they fixed it finally, but I don't know. But this is good. So if I have any problems, I can switch to L1 or R1 at least. When I'm in a tank, I can have different controls for that, so that's fun. Yeah, and there's vehicle sensitivity, you know, all this shit, dead zones. Okay, not sure if controllers have that much thing. Yeah, swap cross and circle buttons. At least you have that option. Yeah, so it seems you can't customize the controller as much. Oh, okay, so you can see, at least you can see the different, like, how's it going to affect infantry and how's it going to affect vehicle. So if I was in a vehicle, this is how it would change. It would change my fire and my spot to my brake and my accelerate. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'm not gonna use controller, but yeah. Let's see. I think that's good. I think we've gone over all the controls. Not bad. The only big critique I have is that it does not explain half this shit. Like, some of this it explains, some of it does not. On the lean, I think I'm actually gonna make lean a toggle, because it can already see me getting frustrated trying to hold lean and shoot at the same time, when maybe I just want to hit lean and then come around the corner wall ADS. Look around, I don't get what look around is for. I never understand free cam in games like this. I guess maybe to, like, look behind you in a jet, but I don't know. I don't, like, just put, like, a little rear view window in my, like, picture-in-picture, put a rear view window in my canopy, or in my tank, or something like I can just see. Give me a backup cam, you know? That's all you really need to do. Toggle crouch, hold zoom. Yes, yes, yes. Good, 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 good. Everything good here. Should be fine. That should be fine. Okay. So we have training, which is good. We have custom play. Great. We have quick play. We have, let's see. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. We got the shop. We're going to go over the shop, obviously. Okay, hold on. I am trying to read this name. It's all together. Pause trick. Oh, Panther Paws trick. Okay. Camel case in the future, bud. Camel case is your best friend, because when you have a bunch of words like that together, you need to... Okay. But yeah, Panther Paws trick. Armstrong says, how are you on? I keep getting authenticate failed. Yeah, so if you get on, I kind of want to risk it just to show you guys, and I think I will just because he's asking. So, Armstrong, when you get on... Like, there's, yeah, you know what? We'll risk it. Let me I'll explain that in a minute. Just hang out for a minute, and I'm gonna go over some of this more menu stuff real quick, and like the shop and stuff, and then I'll go ahead and back out myself, and we'll tackle that issue together. So let's see. So the shop, obviously we have a shop, you know, and of course Armstrong's getting an authentication failure, but this shop is raring to go, isn't it? That's always how it is, man. The shop is always there. So we get a bundle for modernization. We get, I don't know what. Can I see a preview of this? Okay, you can preview this. The T-72 modernization. Looks like a tank. I don't know why I would want that. But okay. This gets you a banner and an emblem. Okay. So this is cool. So you can at least, if you just want the banner and emblem, you don't have to buy the whole bundle to get it. You can just get this, and then, or you can get this. But if you buy it together, you actually save, you know, however much money, right? Oh, backed all the way out of there. My bad. So you have things like the National Bundle, SAS Reserve, the Marsoc Winter. The Marsoc Winter looks pretty good. I like winter skins. Winter skins and desert skins are always the best. Like those... Just something about the beige and the white, it's just so striking. It's such a cool color combo. Let's see. So appearance, you can see all... Wow, so there's a lot of customization options. Like, an insane amount of customization. Meanwhile, like this is so funny, because I was just watching a video this year. The game's going to turn into another Gundam situation. Probably. But, here we are. Let's see. So... it's so funny. I was just watching a video the other day that was talking about how back in, like, Advanced Warfare, you had boots and pants and gloves and hats and chests and shirts under the chest. Is the game good? I don't know yet, Armstrong. I've been sitting in the menus. When I do whenever I get on a new game, I always go through all my menus. We go through it together. That's just how I do it, because I believe in, like, as much transparency as possible. So I want... people, when they see the video, to understand what their new player experience is going to be. They'll be checking menus like I am. They'll be, you know, they'll be looking through the menu like this. So, yeah. Anyway, but no, I was just watching a video the other day where he was talking about, like, how games have gotten simplified with, like, just one, just one kind of skin or, like, one kind of, like, outfit. You know, you can't change the gloves and the head and everything else. So this is actually amazing to see. So this level of customization is crazy. As long as it is earnable. As long as there are earnable alternatives, they don't have to be the greatest, but simple palette swap earnables and stuff like that. And then you have the premium paid stuff, right? So maybe there's a version of the winter that's like just a normal white color, and then the digital stuff like this you could only get from buying it. Which I don't mind doing if the game's fun. Again, this is what I said with Gundam Evolution. I was going to give money to Gundam Evolution. The same thing with Moonbreakers. I was going to buy it day one. I was going to get in on that early access, man. And then, you know, there you go. Oh, dude, I love this thing. I love this on his chest. Zero Fox given. The detail here is pretty great, too, because you've got the goggles wrapped up behind. You've got the little light. You've got the little front mount. Very modern-looking soldier. Like, he's got a lot of the detail. He's got the camelback here. So if you guys don't know what this is actually a water resource that, like, they slide it in the back of their vest. And that's so they're out in the field. They don't carry, like, a canteens are basically just not used anymore. They have what's called a camelback. I used to have one. And unfortunately, I don't know who I think I gave it to my brother when I moved. Because I moved and there was a lot of shit I didn't take with me. So I think he's holding on to that for me. But no, it's like a plastic sack. It's they call it a CamelBak because it's like a camel. It stores water. So yeah, it's got CamelBak here. It's got a little radio over here. These little buckle straps are great. I love it. You got clean face, so under this, so you can see. You can't see the face, but you could take this off. It's like, oh, but I want to see my guy's face because I have like a badass war paint or something. It's like, okay, you can take these off. They're not stuck on, you know. So this is cool. This is a lot of detail. So you have pants, you have body paint, you have chest, you have gloves, you have face paint, you have neck face wear, and you have head face wear. So you have like helmet and then face are two separate things. That's pretty cool. And then, wow, you even got like down to like sentence. So you have like you have a code phrase. You've got a patch on your arm. You can't see it because the gun's in the way, but it's over here. And then you've got the ARM MARSOC patch, which is this one right here. Again, it's in the way. I don't know why you would have him hold his gun like this if you're trying to show off the patches and stuff, but yeah. Okay, not bad. So that's $5.60. So that's like $5 for one skin. You get a couple patches. But it's cool because you can mix and match. So if there's something in this kit where it's like, oh, I only like half the kit, but I have another kit I want to mix it with, it would look really cool, you can do that. So you're not locked into looking one way for $5. Okay, let's buy currency, right? So if I'm like, yeah, I want the MARSOC Winter Raider, right? All right, cool. Let's see what that costs me. So it's probably going to be about $5. Sounds about right. Oh. The pricing. Okay. Receive double UNC when you buy a pack for the first time. Okay, so first buy, you get a little extra, so that's nice. And you get double, so that encourages you to buy the highest price one you can, because then you're basically doubling your purchase. So 120 is the highest you can go for 12,500. So okay, so that's worth 120 and so on. And obviously the higher bundles are going to make it look like a deal because you're getting more the higher you pay. So if you want just $2, I do like the staggering of it, so you can buy either 10 or 3, dollars worth. Unfortunately, 10 it's not a 1 to 100. No, hold on, I'm trying to understand this. It's saying a bonus 880. So does that mean you're getting this? And I think that's the first time bonus, that first buyer bonus UNC they're talking about. So let's see here. Change currencies. You can change to other things. You can see what it is in USD versus other currencies. That's nice. Let's see. So there's buy now, $2.99. So $2.99 gets you $2.40. So 50-cent upcharge, essentially. This one, $9.99, gets you $8.80. So $1.20 upcharge. So you're losing 60 cents here, $1.20 here. Okay, so I'm starting to figure out the math here. $34.99. You're now missing $2.50, right? So you're missing $2.50. Yeah, would that be? Yeah, that sounds about right. So you're actually so it's not a 1 to 100 ratio. That's a little scummy. That's a little bit scummy. But they do have, like, the year 1 pack thing, which I think gives you some XP boosts, at least. So that might be a better deal than trying to buy the individual. But, yeah. It's a little rough. But the game is entirely free, so maybe they adjust this pricing in the future. But they also give you the first-time bonus, so that's kind of nice. So, if you're waiting, right? If you're waiting to get into the game, or you're waiting to get your next paycheck or whatever, and you want to support the game financially, and you want some of these skins, I would say your best bet is to not buy any of these to experiment with or just get one thing. I would say wait, get the 120 because you're going to get 12,500 and if it's your first purchase, it's apparently going to double that. So that's going to be the greatest value you can possibly get. Like mathematically speaking. Me, I wouldn't go higher than the 10, honestly, because it's not even that much of a deal because you're still missing a couple bucks here or there. Here you're missing 60 cents. Here you're missing $1.20. Here you're missing $2.50-ish, I think, because you're at $32.50. So yeah, you're missing $2.50. Here you're missing $1.50. So once you get up to the higher ones, it's like, oh, you're getting, that discrepancy is getting smaller as you go up, I guess, technically. But I would say this isn't too bad. I mean, $9.99 to get 880. I don't like that it's not a 1-to-100 like we've seen everything else, though. It's really kind of scummy that they're like not doing 1-to-100. But it depends on how in-game currency works. So we haven't seen the in-game earnable currency, because there are two types of currency here. There is the paid currency, which clearly is used to buy this, but we don't know if that's even that might be earnable in-game, so that might make up for this discrepancy. Is like, they might give you a little tiny bit, like 5 after every match or something. I don't know. We'll see. It depends. So in order to get this skin, I would need to either spend $6 to get that, and then I have a little bit left over. That would be... Actually, no. That wouldn't be enough. It's not a $6 skin, because that's $240. Discounting the bonus, by the way. So if you're regularly trying to buy it, you cannot get this skin from $6. It would have to be... You'd have to buy this, which is $10. You'd have to spend $10 to get the 560 skin, and you would be left with $220, I think, as like a leftover, maybe? No, $320. I'm sorry, $320. So... yeah, you spend $10, you get the $5.50 skin. I don't know why they're making this math out this way. I don't know. They'll probably play with it in the future, but that's not too bad. So basically, the way you buy the currency is fucked, but the actual way it prices itself out doesn't seem that bad. If you're into the game and you want to support the devs, you know, and again, that's what these are for. These are priced this way, not because the devs are trying to be assholes, but because, oh, this is cool. So they have a little cinematic where you can see the whole thing in all its glory. So that's pretty cool. I like the knee pads. I like the scrapes on the knee pads. That's a pretty nice touch. So yeah, essentially with the currency, if you're going to buy any currency for this game, just really think about what you want before you do it, and don't just buy the lowest thing. The lowest thing, that $2.99, that feels like if you're just short of, like, if you have leftover currency from another purchase, and you're trying to get just a little bit more to get to a certain point. That seems to be why they have the $2.99 in there. Yeah, we'll see. So you can see your guy. The depth of field is fucking it, though, because you can't see the camelback. Like, it's just focusing entirely on his head area. This is all out of focus. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I wonder how the camera snaps. Let's see. If we do this. Oh, wow. They bothered with the camera transition. That's pretty cool. Okay, so 560 for a skin, and it's a bunch of mix and match stuff. Clearly, there's been some work put in, so that's not too bad. And then if you just want something simpler, I mean, that's the... So this is where shit starts getting different. The Marsoc is 560, and it gets you the operator only, right? So this is just a skin for your guy. But 270, so half the cost, and you're getting this for your guy. You're getting a whole different set. You're getting the SAS set, which gets you this rural forest camo. And on top of that, you're also getting the SA-80 regular weapon blueprint. So, kind of selling power, but I assume this blueprint you'll be able to buy with other currencies as well. So this has all kinds of attachments. Oh my god, yes. Love this. Yeah, they call it the SA-80, but that's an LA-85. It's just funny that they call it the SA-80. So apparently, I guess they didn't want to play for licensing. There's no skin on it. You got your grip, you got your this, you got your that. So there is a difference between performance and personal. So that's great. I love that for you. So you have things that will affect your performance. Your sight, magazine for ammo count, your side tactical, your barrel, muzzle, right? The muzzle. Then for personal, this is cosmetic. So this is not going to affect gameplay. But it's like, oh, I don't like this ugly, stumpy stock. I want, like, a stock that's fold out, you know? I like that look of the stock. Okay, you can do that. Handguard. I don't like this top handguard. I want something with more holes, or I want no handguard at all. You can do that, and it won't affect performance. This is actually very important, because I just watched a video. I've been watching, basically I do work, Marcel. He's just fun to watch him play Warzone. I fucking despise Call of Duty, but they're fun to watch, at least. So I'll watch his videos. And I saw him in one of his videos. He was talking about how there was this really cool gun he had, and it looked awesome. And it was like this cellular gun. It was like, had this barrel that looked like a double helix, like a DNA strand. And it was really cool looking. But the meta thing to use changes the visual of his gun so that it doesn't look like that anymore. So in order to compete, in order to actually play the game, it has to look a certain way. So in this case, you have a couple of options for actually like customizing your shit without impacting performance, which is pretty cool. So this one's interesting because this is showing a circular dot. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if maybe that means this is earnable, but you can basically pay to skip to get it immediately, and it's just a cosmetic, so I don't really care. This is interesting, because this is the same symbol, I think, as this. Either that or it just means common. I'm not sure, right? But these are bought with currency. Now, this one's broken up, though. So if you just want the gun, you only have to spend $1.20. If you just want him, you only have to spend $200. If you want both, you get a deal, because instead of spending 320, you look at that, it's bundled together, you get it for $270. Now, I have to wonder if we're going to get more individual stuff, because this is just featured. So, how individual do we get with these bundles? So these bundles are here, and these bundles will be here for 892 hours. So, you are not in a rush to get any of these. Oh yeah, USMC Corporal, baby! Oh my god, this is so me. Dude, this is making me want to spend money already. Look at that flag. Look at this man with his fucking... Oh my god. The fucking Mossberg, man. Look at this. Well, they call it an MCS, but this is, I believe, an M1014. K-On! Gameplays. Solve? I assume that's some other country's greeting. So, I know Salud. Salud is a greeting in some such. Yeah, 12 gauge buckshot, yes, with a hollow sight, the long barrel, tactical grip, with that desert skin, man. I'm telling you. So this isn't desert though. This is your standard digital, but it's cool. You got your different stuff. You got all these different things you can look at. You got the pants. You got the patch. You got that Marines patch. My cousin's in the Marines, so that's why I'm kind of hyped on this. Salvage, I think. Yeah, exactly. Imagine. So let's see. So. Yeah, I mean, this one, $120, 200, or if you get the pack together, it's 270. So 890. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Let's do a little math here. Because I want to know, because that's obviously in hours. So is it in hours or minutes? Hold on. That's a second. That's a minute. Yeah, that would be an hour. So at 892 hours left, divide that by 24 hours in a day. 37 days. So you have a month. I don't know why they wouldn't just say 29 days left or 28 days left, you know? Not sure why they would put it in hours, but okay. At least it's precise, so that's good. So you got your rifleman here. You got all kinds of choices. These all seem to have that same forest green camo, but they come with different weapon blueprints and obviously the different factions. So you've got one that looks German, you've got one that looks American, you've got one that looks British, you've got one that looks, I believe this is Croatian? What is this? PLF conscript. I don't know what a PLF is, but alright. It's some sort of European stuff. So let me play. I'm Brasilia. This game is wonderful. Well, good to hear. I'm glad you're having fun with the game. I haven't gotten into it yet, but we'll see. So Armstrong still can't get in. We'll definitely tackle that in a minute. Like I said, let me just run down this shop real quick. We'll take a look at some of these, see what... So, 270 is not bad. Like, in the grand scheme of things, if you have to spend $10 to get the amount of currency you need, again, they need to rework that a little bit so you can be more precise with your spending, but if you're going to throw money at the game, you might, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. So you might as well just buy $880 worth of currency, and that unlocks, you can get, like, all 4 of these, essentially. Like, if that's what you're wanting to do. And then, obviously, as the rarity levels go up, it gets more expensive, but it also gets more intricate, right? This one's 200, so this is pretty good, right? You just get the simple KSK. You know, with a little flap-down visor, hell yeah. Because Panther Buster... Oh, what? Why can't he get in? He was saying he was having trouble authenticating, so we're going to look at that in a minute, because I think I'm having a similar issue when I log in, so we're going to test it, once I'm done looking at the shop here. So you got your Operator Royal Marine, that's pretty cool. You got your Grom Operator. Now, unfortunately, these are only the skin. They do not come with a gun. But they're very specific skins that are exclusive, so it depends where you want to put your money. This one's pretty cool. I like his little goggles in this. And again, all of these parts are interchangeable, so that makes it a really good deal on some of these, you know. And then you've got your guns. You can just buy guns. So here, The SIG woodcutter is a specific kind, right? So I have to give them a $1.20 if I want this color of gun, right? Because it looks pretty cool. I like the way it looks. Now the question is it only for these attachments, or is it every kind of attachment I could put on this type of gun? Yeah, you get a weapon skin lumberjack. That seems like it'll apply to the whole gun, which is great, no matter what your attachments are. Desert Rat, AK, so you can buy a couple of these blueprints. Let's see, use the tools of tomorrow, yada, yada, yada. So I don't know if these unlock these attachments for you if you haven't had them unlocked yet, or if it's just like, hey, here's a skin and here's some stuff. I don't know. We'll see. So they seem to be using a weapon blueprint system similar to Call of Duty, which I'm not huge on, but as long as the earn rate for other things is fine. Like this, like we have the Barrel Knight, which you can buy it with normal money if that's your shtick, or if you play a lot and you get a lot of currency, cool, you can buy it with your 3,000 whatever points, right? You know, you get a couple of things here. And again, this is, of course, not going to be as pretty as the other ones because they want you to buy the pretty skin. I'm assisting more, not intaking anything you say. I'm downloading the game. Another pity that has not yet Brazil. Oh, there's not a lot of Brazil servers. Yeah, Brazil usually gets fucked for games. Brazil and Oceanic, like, just never get anything good. So you got a couple of skins for your vehicles. Pretty alright. Let's see, we got identification sets. So these are just your customs. So some of these last far shorter. So these are going away in a couple days. So these will change out in a couple days. These will change out in a couple days. The big national bundles, these stay for like a month. So that's interesting. Okay, then we go down here. One shot, so you get your emblem. You get them $1, you get an emblem, you get a banner. That's not egregious. So the pricing, I think the thing is, the pricing in the store is not egregious. I think it's fine. I think the pricing in the store itself, totally fine. I like that it's direct purchase. It deleted itself. Oof, Armstrong, no. That's unfortunate. We'll have to look into that. But yeah, I think the pricing here itself in the store is not egregious. It could be better, but it's not terrible, right? So long as there are still customization things that can be unlocked through gameplay, sure. As long as these are just alternatives, custom alternatives that the devs have spent time on to make them unique, okay, cool. The only problem I have is when you're buying the currency, it's staggered in a weird way. It's not a 1-to-100 ratio like I think it would be. We have the Battle Pass, but we can't actually get to the Battle Pass. It's grayed out, so I think the Battle Pass might be bringing online in the next like week or so. It depends, right? We'll see. We also have boosters. So I don't have any boosters, but there are boosters, which I'm sure will probably be in the store at some point. You can buy an XP booster or a currency booster or something. So yeah, right now, since the game just launched, for the first week, we get 100% XP boost. So any amount of XP gain I'm getting is going to be twice as much as it should be. So I have to take that into account with my math. Why me? I know, Armstrong, unfortunate. But we will look at that. Let's see. I mean, as long as it's not throttling the connection like they have been, because, oh boy, when I downloaded this last night, I didn't even get to try it last night, because it was done at like 3 in the morning. I was just waiting for it to download. Because, damn, it took like 6 hours, just because they were intentionally limiting it, I guess, because their server couldn't handle everybody wanting to download it at once. So they had to limit it to like 3 megabytes a second, and it was rough. So we had a lot of customization to look into. We've got some career to look into. Let's see. So, current rank 1, right? We have rewards. I've unlocked 25 items for being rank 1. You know, rank 2, I'm going to unlock the new item, the secondary sight, Aimpoint T2 micro offset. Okay, cool. So there is a lot of stuff to unlock, naturally. Let's see. So the Battle Pass is not available yet. There's career. So this is what we're just looking at. We got our stats here. My mastery level is 8. How is my mastery level 8? I feel like that might be bugged. We have challenges, so this is cool. We get XP for this, or we get currency for this. Great. We got dailies, we got weeklies. The dailies are XP, the weeklies are currency, so I hope it's a good chunk of currency you get from these. Otherwise, gonna be rough. Let's see. Jam an enemy soldier 25 times in Moscow. Mark an enemy 20 times in Polinari. Protect an ally by jamming their position 10 times in Warsaw. So these are map specific. Assist a teammate by suppressive fire 100 times. That's fair. Capture a point. That's fair. Kill an enemy while attacking a point 50 times in Warsaw. You're giving me those conditions, and that's what fucked Halo Infinite on challenges, so I don't know. At least it's not as bad as compared to Final Fantasy XIV when the Endwalker expansion. Yeah, I heard the Endwalker on FF14 was not exactly the greatest thing, from my understanding. Let's see, we have Weapon Mastery and we have Strike Mastery, so you get XP for getting a certain amount of kills and assists. God, there's so many weapons. Assault rifles, battle right. Oh, okay. Assault rifles, you've got a good 10 of them, maybe 8. It looks like 8. 8 assault rifles, 2 battle rifles, 4 LMGs, 3 snipers, only 2 shotguns at the moment. That's unfortunate. I always like having a lot of shotguns. 4 sidearms, 2 specials. So you have an RPG and a PPZR Pyron, which I guess is special to them. It probably means launcher, rocket launcher. I had to download it all again. That's unfortunate, Armstrong. Then submachine guns, we get a couple of... but the thing is, you have a lot of different attachments, so I feel like right now you don't need too many more guns to work with, because the attachments you have are going to change fundamentally how the game functions, or how the weapon functions. You know, I don't know what it is about all these games, all these shooters, they always go so hard on the assault rifles and they forget everything else. I guess they figure, like, shotguns and snipers, it's like, oh, well, big damage or not big damage. Yeah, big damage or high fire rate. That's your options, you know? Which is a shame. Because there's so many options for those kind of guns. You can make them all look kind of different. Let's see, Strike Mastery. So this is for your, I guess, kill streaks. I guess might be the way you consider it. You have airstrikes, you have artillery strikes, bombings, aerial drones, land drones, infantry fighting vehicles, armored fighting vehicles, tank destroyers, and main battle tank. I mean, Jesus. There's some content in this game at least. Sap says it was nothing bad. Oh, talking about Final Fantasy XIV? Okay. But the issue was that the day Endwalker was launched, everyone and their mother had their game ready and caused the wait times to last for a few days. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, that's what I'm saying, is it was rough. Menu's a little laggy here and there. Not sure about that. Not sure why the menu's kind of laggy. Okay, so let's check a couple identifications. So since Armstrong is re-downloading this thing anyway, we'll check on that whole login error in a minute. I might as well go through these. So we're gonna go with some identification. Lots of options off the rip. I like this. I wouldn't have minded unlocking some of these, but you know, so you get Strike Mastery. This is cool, so you can show off your prowess and like, hey, I've mastered the Martyr. I've mastered the Wolverine. I'm amazing with this. Look at my card as, you know, I killed you. Look at my battle card and look at all the cool shit I've done, you know? That's pretty cool. So you got your defaults. You got a lot of options already. I like Deadeyes. Deadeye's pretty cool. Yeah. I just like that close-up. Like, this guy's pretty good, too. But Deadeyes, something about those glowing eyes, it's just so good. I hope there's, like, a nice face paint, like a tiger face paint or a skull or something. Because I remember I used to run that in Black Ops 1. I used to run the tiger face paint with the tiger gun. Or, no, I ran the ghoul face paint. It was like this skeleton, but it was, like, running down his face. And then I had the tiger AK-47. Oh, my God. I remember my Black Ops 1 days vividly. So you can show your emblem, right? You got a couple of these. You got weapon masteries. Cool. You've got your banner flag. So this is something interesting. They have, like, every flag on the planet in this game. Excuse me. Nose a little stuffy today for some reason. So yeah, you got North America. You got 22 in North America. You've got 14 from South America. So let's see if we can find, Kaon. Yeah, there's Kaon. There's Brazil. Hello. So Kaon's represented. Let's see here. Europe. We got lots of Europe going on. Germany, Italy, Ireland, all the typical stuff. Australia and Oceania. So together you got all this. So we have Asia proper. So we have all this. We got Japan, Laos, Jordan. Really? Jordan's got a flag. Yeah, these aren't hard to make. You just have to you need to go make a vector image, and most of these are just stripes. There's never really any intricate details, except for like a map one like this, I guess. But a lot of these they probably found online and just stamped them on here as vector images. You wouldn't even need these to be vector because they are a very specific size. So yeah, depends. So that's pretty cool. So this is nice that they at least represent like everybody. Even Uganda. It's like there are dudes in Uganda that can play this because they have their little flag in here. So that's fun. Did I click everything in here? Why is it saying I still have a notification here? So that might be bugged. Trying to see to make sure I got everything. Trying to make sure I... Oh, God. Because there could be, like, one of these I didn't scroll my mouse over. Like, hiding around here somewhere. There are a lot of rows of these. Wait. Ah, there we go. I had skipped over this row. That's what it was. There we go. Okay. So you can actually rename your player, which is kind of cool. So if you had a typo or, you know, you just felt like changing your name, you can do that. So if I hit... I remember when I first set up my name, it said to rename it, it's 500 of this currency. So that's fair. It sets you back in earnable game currency. Identification, reset to default loadout. No. I don't know why identification's still saying something. I don't have anything here to do other than rename player, but okay, whatever. We've got options, boys. We have many options. It's a little laggy, I will say. These menus are a bit much, but I'm also on like some higher graphics, so I might have to tamp it down. I mean, you got your assault, your anti-tank, your support. So these are your loadouts. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it says it at the top. I don't have to count them. It's 12. You get 12 loadouts total. That's plenty to work with. So you don't have it tied to like a specific class. You're instead building a class around it, it seems. Okay. So you can set it as main. So if you right-click it, then that'll be your default you spawn in with. So let's see. Let's check some stuff out. We've got customization. We've got shopping. So you can get straight to the shop from here. So it's like, I want a new gun. Click shop, takes you to the shop. Perfect. You know, doesn't take you back, which is unfortunate. But let's see. Let's go to my customization. Go to our equipment. Install. Okay. We have the MSPSK, the G36. So wait, they call it a G36, but they didn't call the L85, the LA85 and LA85. Okay. Sap says, take it away. Angry Video Game Nerd. What were they thinking? Yeah. Let's see, we have the barrel 762. Not bad. I like the way the gun kind of assembles itself. That's kind of cool. So again, they seem to be pulling from, like, the best bits of Battlefield and the best bits of modern COD. And they're trying to kind of meld those things together. And then it looks like with the inventory system, they may be trying to do, like, a battle royale or an extraction type game mode at some point, which is you know, kind of a modern thing as well, like an Escape from Tarkov maybe, something like that. The M416, not bad. The AK-15, not bad. M4 MWS, yep. They feel a bit off, I have to say. Like, I think that's because they went hyper detailed with some of this stuff, and they wanted to make it feel the same but also futuristic, so they added, they embellished a few details here or there, like in the grip here, in the mag, and so on. Just these little things, little details. So this is challenges, so you can look at like what challenges you need to unlock something, maybe. Here's the alpha. Oh, that's an interesting one. I haven't seen a gun like this since Brink. This looks interesting. Okay, so you can showcase it. That's cool. I love the showcase feature. That's fantastic. So you can actually appreciate it and look at all the detail that went into it. Because, man, environment artists get shit on. They really do. Because everybody's like, oh my god, great character, great skin. And it's like, no, the 90% of the game is made of hard surface materials and, like, environment. That's a totally different type of art. And that's not to say that one's better than the other. It's just that, you know, you don't generally get an appreciation of, like, the, like, stuff. Unless it's got a really sick animation or a really sick look to it. Then people are like, wow, that's great. Devil Disguise says, the game has too many launch problems. Yeah, there's been some launch issues. We've been talking about that. So it's been rough. But we'll see. I'm just kind of going over it now, and then we'll talk about some launch stuff. We got our battle rifles, right? We got our M417, the Scar H, fantastic. I love the Scar H. It's a nice, chunky weapon. The UKM, the Pachang Bullpup, yep. MG5 from Germany, and of course, my personal. What have you done? What is that? What is? It's configured to be an LMG. Oh, why is you? Okay, so there is like modern COD guns. There's like COD gunsmith levels of fucking with these attachments. This is an L85. Now they call it an SA80, but I'm gonna call it an LA85 because that's what it is. This is an LA85, which is then. Oh my god. It's been modified to be an LMG configuration. So it has the bipod, it has a stubby barrel, it has a fucking. It's got the bipod and stubby barrel, and the big fucking drum magazine. That is so uncanny. I don't like looking at that. That's so weird. That's so weird. Wait, where's my Bravo? Where's my M240 Bravo, goddammit? Give me LMGs, you're not gonna give me the most iconic American weapon, the M240B. Come on, man. Okay. Snipers, we get the G29. Nice. Toknost. Okay. The M2000. And it's the intervention, boys! Yo, this is the intervention from Call of Duty. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome. So, yeah, I'm glad to see that. That's great. So the MCS, you love it. Nice chunky shotgun. The Vepr 12, that's probably going to be your clip. Yeah, that's your clip fed. Probably automatic? Semi-automatic. High fire rate, though. So, there you go. Not bad. Has that same Kalashnikov fucking, like, just receiver in it. Like, that same body style that they all go for. Sidearms. G17. Not bad. Ray gun. That's a P226. You can't... Like, you can change names all you want. I know what these guns look like. I've looked up a million of them. This is a P226, which I like the P226, so I'm glad it's in the game. A Lebedev. This looks like somebody smushed a 9mm. Like, they took it and they just went, boop. Yeah, it's 9x18. So yeah, it's like a 9mm. Ooh, DMG 9mm. Okay. So this is a 9mm submachine gun, it would seem. That's crazy. So show parts. Look at that. That's so cool. You can see the exploded view of your weapon. And it all just works. You can see all the different parts and... Look at that. That's fantastic for a UI. That's great. That's just awesome. We love it. You love to see it. Okay. We have specials. We got our RPG, a classic, a staple of the FPS genre. And the PPZR Pyron. So this would seem to be your lock-on smart missile. Disposable missile combined with laser targeting. Yeah, and then the RPG is your dumbfire rocket launcher. Okay. SMGs, we have the Vityaz. Okay. The Glabiert. Tiny little macro gun. And the SIG. So the SIG... Man, this is... Yeah. So this is interesting. It's a SIG, but it's custom configured to be an SMG. So that tells me there's going to be a lot of shifting back and forth. And, you know, it might be similar to the Gunsmith 2.0 we're seeing in Modern Warfare, where changing, like, the receiver or something changes the fundamental nature of the weapon. Like, your attachments actively impact the design of the weapon. That might be what they're going for. So instead of having a million custom-looking weapons with a million custom-looking attachments, you're going to build the attachments anyway. You might as well make them all interchangeable. That seems to be what they're going for. So that's pretty cute. Yeah, so we start with the Vityaz, the RPG, the G17. We do not get a shotgun until level 8, which is unfortunate. The sniper rifles will not unlock until level 4. And even then, we have to wait till level 47 to get our intervention. But look at that. Yeah, the damage is through the roof, so I'm expecting chest shot, one-shots. But if you look at the meter, I can't really show it, because every time I do, it wants to... Yeah. If you look at the meter here, this is the end of the meter here where I put my cursor. This over here, by like a hair, is where the range and damage is. So, I don't know if they can technically fill the meter up to say... Because then that would be 100% damage, meaning that should be chest shotting. But If they're taking, it depends on if they're taking snipers from Battlefield or if they're taking it from COD. Because Battlefield, they intentionally do not let things chest shot unless it's like a pickup, Barrett 50 caliber, right? Then obviously that's going to be a one tap. But this, if they're pulling from Battlefield, then you're going to have to get headshots for one taps unless somebody's already been shot, and in which case, like it'll do 99% of damage to them, right? Not it'll never one tap their chest. So let's see, the UKM, we start with that. We do not unlock battle rifles until level 3. That's a shame, and we won't get our Scar H until level 37. Also a shame. Depends on how fast we level, but, doing challenges and stuff, that helps you level faster, so pretty cool. The MSV, so we'll actually be getting the G36 as our second assault rifle. So that's pretty good. I do like the G36 platform. It looks good, it feels good to use. Hopefully. I don't know how the guns in here are going to react, but hopefully. So that's all the primaries. And then we got our secondaries. So it's cool that you can actually take a second pistol, it seems. So if I had 2 pistols, I could put a pistol in my primary and a pistol in my secondary. So that's kind of neat. Then we have customization options. We have shit through the roof. We've got sights. We've got hollows, square reflex, open red dots. I mean, I wish I could, instead of showcase, I want to see view all. What if I hit view all? Oh, this is fantastic. You can see all of the stuff. That's cool. So let's see. We've got the ARX Pro red dot. Where were we? We were here. There we go. It messed up. There we go. Okay, so we've got our Seymour, so that's like a Cobra sight. B30 red dot. Okay. S3 hollow. So you will not want for anything to unlock in this game. You have a lot of things to unlock, a lot of different styles, but it's cool because this is all just style. So all of these are doing the exact same thing when it comes to the dots. The hollows and the dots, they all do the same thing, so it just depends on what kind of sight you prefer, which is fantastic, exactly as it should be. You should not be punishing me for using something I visually enjoy. So these are all visual. So most likely, if I'm using a red dot, I'm either going to go with this round reflex because it's so open, or I'll be going with the Kemper. The Kemper looks pretty tight. And then, let's see. That's got a blue sight on it. That's kind of interesting. Or a nice classic hollow, but not with a green, with a red. I like this for the classic hollow sight. So let's see. We got iron sights. You can actually change your irons. So if you think the irons are ugly as sin, you can actually change the way they look. And it gives you, this is beautiful. It gives you a preview of the sight right here. Love it. So you don't have to guess what it's going to look like. Okay, so we can kind of take a look at this and see what we've got. I mean, look at that. You can change it completely. You can change it just a little bit. You can change it a lot. If you have more of a preference. I think backup folding will probably be my favorite. But, I mean, we could also just try the M416 or the MSBS. They don't limit you. I love it. So you can see the unlocks. So if we see the unlocks, we get all these at level 1. Level 2, we've just unlocked the hollow sight. Next, we'll be getting the vertical grip, and after that will be the muzzle brake. After that will be the AR, 30-round plastic magazine, and we get olive. So we get an olive coloring. So we get a coloring unlocked. What else? Do we get any more camos? Yes, we do. We get an ash coloring, right? We get coyote. We get mud, right? So the longer you use the weapon, the more rewards you get. You don't just get attachments, you also get skins. That is a beautiful system. I've never seen a game do that. I've seen a game unlock skins at a certain weapon's level before, but I've never seen it this in-depth of, this many attachments, this many different skins you can get for it. Blue Steel. Blue Steel is the ultimate skin, so that's probably going to be a reflective, sort of a matte metal. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got scopes. We got dual roll, ARX. We've got ARX 5 and 3, so same thing, just different magnifications. We've got advanced combat optics. We've got the Thor, so we have thermal vision. That's pretty cool. But this also obstructs your vision outside of the scope, so this is like a sniper scope. You don't get any peripheral vision if you use thermal. But that's cool. You have thermals. You have 1, 4, 5. I can see, as long as the game is stable and it runs pretty well on my machine, I could see myself playing this game for a very long time. I'm glad that that 6 month delay and the years people have been waiting for this to come out have not been spent in vain. They've clearly put a lot of content into it. So, I mean, even here, we got changed skin, so you can change it to the different stuff. And this is by object. You want your sight to be blue steel, and your grip to be ash, and your mag to be flora colored, and your receiver to be olive colored. Go for it. It's your gun. You design it. COD could never. They won't give a fuck about you. They will make you buy a skin. They'll be like, oh yeah, we know all the skins in the game are shit, but fuck you. Like, oh my god, the customization level here is through the fucking roof. I mean, we got grips, we've got all, and again, all these grips are doing basically the same thing. This one's for horizontal, this one's for vertical, but it's all the same stats, right? Sprint to fire time, you know, so these are just all very, what? They got the potato grip in this game, Jesus. Like, how obscure of a grip can you get, you know? Classic vertical, your monster grip, it's fucking classic vertical, Cobra tactical. I mean, you got potato grips, you got UKM angle grip, monster grip, oh, that's monster grip big, that's a big monster grip. You got your Juno grips, right? Like, Jesus Christ. So many options. My lord. Okay. You got magazines, right? We have magazines. So we have our standard mag, 30 rounds. We have plastic mag. So same thing, but it's faster, right? No cons to this. It's just a better mag. You get faster reload speed and you're, you know, better So there's tactical reloads. That's interesting. I was not aware that feature would be in this game. So you have full reloads, which is you're empty, you reload it, okay. Tactical reload is, I guess, there's a difference between your mag being empty and doing a full reload, or maybe you'll be dumping the mag, you know, maybe that'll incentivize you to, like, use to count your rounds, because, like, hey, I don't have that much reserve ammo, and if you're like me, and you're compulsive as hell with your reloads, like, every time I don't have a full mag, if I'm losing one bullet, if I'm missing one bullet from my magazine, I will reload that bitch immediately. So it's gonna be rough for me, I'm sure. But that depends on if you throw away a mag, does it take the ammo with it? I would assume that seems like why they would bother with that. I mean, you've got all kinds of stuff. You have lower capacity, but this one has a bunch of pros, one con. You know, a bunch of cons, but also 2 pros, right? You have more starting ammo, and you get a big-ass magazine. I am loving this game. This is fantastic. We've got FMJ rounds, right? Your standard ammo, additional magazine of standard ammo. You've got, you can get, you know, additional magazine of standard. So you get, if you use the standard rounds, you have more magazines. If you use the 5.56 by 45, you get 1 extra magazine of hollow point ammo. What the hell is hollow point ammo? Hollow point ammo increases damage dealt to areas not protected by body armor. So if you that's another thing. There's armor in this game. So you break the armor, and then you're now shooting into their flesh, which kills them quicker. So, my god. But then there's AP rounds. So maybe you want to break that armor quickly and then get straight to the flesh, right? So use the AP rounds instead. I love this. There are so many options. So much room for activities. I mean, I could go through these all day, but I think we're going to see all the same stuff. You've got fucking barrels and compact barrels and marksman's barrels. Just changing up these weapons, man. Changing it up. It's crazy, though. Like, we've got an M416 muzzle. We've got M4 muzzle brakes. We've got all kinds of muzzle brakes here. You know? So we have the M416 and we have the standard. Standard doesn't do anything, right? But we have unlocked the M416. So I can get decreased vertical recoil, but I have increased ADS and increased swap time, right? So much room for activities. Oh my god. Like, there's weapon skins. You can skin the whole weapon real quickly. And then you've got weapon stickers, right? Those are going to be a thing eventually, I'm sure. You've got, you know, blueprint lunch. You got all kinds of stuff. You got your grips, right? This is completely flare. This won't affect any gameplay, so you can just make it your own. Customize it however you see fit. It's wonderful. Hand guards, same thing. You can just change around if you don't like the way it looks. Stocks. You know, maybe I don't like this big chunky stock. Maybe I like the MSBS. So if I unlock that, I can get this one, or we'll get the little tiny tactical one with all the little dots and curves and stuff on it. A magazine funnel, right? So magazine funnel, I assume they mean this part here, so you can change the way that looks. Guys, this game has got some serious fucking shit when it comes to customization options. I mean, Lord. Like, look at the pistols even. You can even change the pistol sights. There you go. Fucking snake eye sights. And not one of these, they're all the same, so not one of them affects your gameplay. It just affects your visuals. It just depends on what kind of sight you like. I like glowy sights, so I'm going to put glowy sights on. You know, make sure I have that on. We've got your standard magazine. You get 25 round magazine. So increased capacity, but you have less reload speed and more swap time. You got 60 round drum mag in the pistol. Why not? Why not have a pistol with 60 rounds in it? You know? Secondary ammo. So you can get, it appears you can get HP and FMJ and AP on every gun, so that's pretty cool. So maybe my pistol has HP rounds, and I design it to be swapped to quickly, so I use my AR with armor piercers to break the armor. Then when I know the armor's broken, I quickly swap to the pistol and finish him with a few shots. You know, that's a tactic. We're starting to think, boys. We're starting to get tactical with it. It adds a whole new dimension of gameplay. I mean, we've got standard barrels, we've got marksman barrels, we've got muzzles. We got the silencer, a classic. We've got a compensator, also a classic. I mean, do you want to be sneaky or do you want to do this? You could be suppressed with armor piercers on this. So you could sneak in behind a guy, break his armor, then swap to a shotgun and just blow him apart with, you know, HP rounds. Hit him with the hollow point, you know? We've got extended receiver and long receiver. So these are personal. These will be visual. It won't preview it for some reason, but you got pistol grips. You can get a nice pistol grip, right? And I'm sure they'll be adding more content over time. So these are the earnable skins. They're all very tactical. They're all very, nothing wild and crazy. No red skins, no blue skins so far. Nothing super crazy. So then we have these, right? So these add to weight class. Oh my god, we have items. You can give yourself armor. You can give yourself more armor. You can give yourself steel armor. But you're adding, as you add ballistic protection, you're also adding weight. So your guy maybe won't run as well, right? Maybe he stands in a firefight better, but maybe he can't sprint to an objective, right? Maybe, you know, you gotta watch your weight count. So maybe you're using the titanium, you're using the Kevlar. So this is provides protection against pistol and intermediate. So, you know, it depends on what you're going up against, what you're trying to build for your armor class. This is nutty. I don't know why it's saying I have something new. It seems like the notification thing might be bugged. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. So we got a couple of options here. You've got your primary gadget, which is a med pack. Or you can have an equipment pack, which restores armor, gadgets, and grenades. Right? You've got ammo packs, which contain... Whole pack can restore up to 4 magazines or 2 rockets, right? Oh boy. This is just options, options, options. Frag grenade, anti-tank mine, claymore, C4. Anti-tank grenade, even. So wait, we have an anti-tank mine, and we also have an anti-tank grenade. So we can just throw that shit at somebody's car. Fuck it up. You know. Semtex. You've got RGO impacts. You've got all kinds of options. Default. Right? You got your... Let's see. We got backpack, even. You can change your backpack. I don't know why. Like, I guess you can bring other things into the field with you. So if you need to... If you're holding a position... and you need to swap to, let's say, like, oh, I've got my gun, right? I've got my my sniper rifle, but the scope I have on it was configured for close range to get me into where I am. But now I'm in a water tower, now I'm in a crane. All right, let's put a big scope on it. So we'll bring that in our backpack. So that's why there's an inventory system. You can bring things with you. I think. You know, you can bring secondaries, you can bring sights, you can bring muzzles. You can bring more gadgets. You can bring smokes and concussion and gas. First aid kit. Gas grenade. Fill area with poisonous gas, deals damage. Fantastic. First aid kit. Able to quickly restore health on the move. Okay, so that's a stim, right, from Call of Duty. Again, they're taking all the best bits from Battlefield and Call of Duty and trying to mush it together. Thermite grenade, right? You got your mini drone. What the fuck? So, look at that. It's a little tiny toy drone. Micro reconnaissance drone. So you can throw that out and go check around corners and stuff and see if somebody's camping in a house. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. It's all crazy. Like, there's so much to it. You got your anti-tank guy. You got your support guy. This guy's got customization out the yin-yang. I mean, we got all these iron sights. Yeah, this magazine, we got these. So many options. Suppressor versus not suppressed. And the RPG has its own attachments. I've never seen a game let you put attachments on an RPG. the only one they have is a sight, but you can literally change the sight. Go long range with the scope. Yeah, you can't really go long range, but I mean no, because there's magnification, so you can snipe shit from across the map with an RPG. You can go iron sights, like classic, you know. You can do your medium magnification with ACOGs. It's so many options. Okay, I need to get into here, or we will not be able to play this game. Like, holy shit. That was just equipment, guys. That was one type of equipment. Now we have strikes. We have strike packages. So we need strike points. So we get points, we call these things in. They are fucking, like, it's great. You got your flying eye default, you got your high explosive artillery, you've got this. So many options. You can call in vehicles. So in order to actually get the vehicle, you don't just get it, you have to earn points and then you get it, right? You can rename them too. I don't like calling it a battle tank. Maybe I'll call it Sally, you know? Maybe we'll call it Bertha. Don't know. Let's see. Character slot 1, 2, and 3. So you don't have to try and switch all of your customization and loadouts on the fly. So now here's the question. Do I get different loadouts? So if I look at here, I go to character, and let's say I put on character slot 2. Now I'm on character slot 2. Does he get different equipment? I don't know if it's shared. It's probably shared. But at least your cosmetics, you can change them and make them look very, very different. If that's what you want. Change to premium operator. What's a premium operator? Don't know. Don't have any. Moving on. Now you can come in here, you can customize your boy. I'm going to stick it with the plain Jane for now. So many options. You can rename them, right? Let's see. Let's customize our guy. Arnold, John, or Rafal. We'll go with Arnold. We've got headphones, we've got helmet, we've got chunky plastic helmet. I'm gonna go with the headphones. I like the headphones. Skins. Oh, we can do it default, or we can do it olive. I'm gonna go default. I like the gray. There we go. A little laggy. Again, the menus are a bit laggy. They might want to work on that, but we'll see. Clean, right? So you got clean face, it's probably like dirty face and stuff. Let's see, gloves, fingerless, or operator. Well, let's go with the fingerless, but can we color the fingerless? Yes, we can. Let's give him the olive gloves. Okay, we got a jacket here. We got just the vest and jacket. You know? Yeah, I like the collar on this one, so I'm going to keep that one. But we can change it. We can go olive or Pantera. I'm going to go olive. I don't really care for Pantera that much. So we're just going to make a nice green soldier. Clean skin, and pants. We got the U.S. Army Combat, which is what we're using. We got the frog pants, or we got the civilian pants. So let's see. What's our boy look like now? I'm trying to just see the whole fucking thing, but it won't show me. There we go. So not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna change a couple of the colors though. It's not jiving too well. Let's try the frog pants, actually. I like the knee pads on the frog pants. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll change some colors here. We're gonna change the whole thing to gray. Oh, you can only go default green. I see. We'll change you to gray then. Change black gloves. Yeah, there we go. Black fingerless gloves. I'm trying to create some contrast with the colors here. And then the pants, I could probably go gray. Oh, actually, no. You can't. You can only go Marpat or Olive. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just go Olive for the kit, and then for the head... Yeah, we'll just do Olive. We'll have it blend in. And I don't like the dark, Actually, you know what? No, I do like the dark, because it creates kind of a contrast there. Makes that stand out a little bit. There you go. Okay, we made our first soldier guy. Looks great. Quick little bit of the customization there. Identification, we've already checked this over. Yeah. I think we're good on that part of it. Okay, cool. So if you want, if like you don't want to see all these notifications, you don't really give a shit, you can clear the item notifications. I'm not going to. I'll look over the other 400 items I have. But yeah, not bad. So we've been over the shop. We've been over career and customization. I think it's time for some training so we can get stuff set straight. So there's movement and shooting training. And you got your customization, your career, your shop. It just switches between them. Okay, whoa. Yeah, my currency changed there for a second. It said I was missing a couple. That was weird. Yeah, it like rounds it up. That's weird. That's very weird. Yeah, like every time you switch the screen, look at it. It like counts it up. It's like counting the number back up. Alright, cool. So we got play for TAC Ops and all that. We want to do training now. So let's start training. Let's see what training is. Warsaw Range. Welcome to Provisional Basic Training. Learn the basics of movement, weapon handling, and other game features. Which will be perfect because we can check all of our graphical settings as well while we're in here. Let's see if our fucking frame rate will hold. Because if not, yikers, Captain. This is going to be rough. Oh, man, I smell ham cooking in the crock pot. It smells so good. It smells good. Gotta beat the... Okay, yeah, basic movement. My god, my FOV is fucked. Why is my gun so big? Okay, move around the most basic way interacting with the battlefield. Your soldier has a multitude of options to move, but it's important to grasp the basics first. WASD, move side to side, and mouse Y, mouse X to look around. Oh, god, this FOV and this frame rate. Yikers, Captain. Yeah, let's just set... Let's see, if we go for... First off, gameplay. I need that FOV to be high as fuck. Okay, no, that's all going to be in video then. Yeah, FOV through the roof. Thank you, Matchley. That gun is way too big in my face. I need that to be far smaller. Let's see. So we need this to be on... Yeah, we're on a custom setup. What I need is to default it to max, like, FPS. And then we'll see. We'll see what's been changed. Depth of field for the soldier. GPU. GPU buffering has been enabled. It may improve frames amount on weak configurations. Okay, that could help, probably. Resolution scale's fine. Frame rate lock. Yeah, frame rate limit in-game. Frame rate limit menu. Okay, but I am on VSync, so... We'll see. Frame rate smoothing and dynamic resolution. Dynamic resolution frame rate. Yeah, volumetric fog is disabled and everything's moved to low. So this is as nasty as the game will possibly look. When I go back out of this menu, we're gonna see how just disgusting the game will have to look if you want your frames to be right. And nothing looks that bad. I mean, the aliasing could probably do with a bit, but if it helps, it helps, you know? It's all in there. So let's see, where's the aliasing at? Yeah, anti-aliasing, that's on low. I want that on high aliasing. Just because it's, yeah, view distance, you obviously want view distance to be high so you can, like, spot people. I don't think it would. I don't think it would matter. I think view distance is probably just more like foliage and stuff, but, yeah. Lighting, effects, post-processing, etc. Okay. Yeah, so with the aliasing up, everything's smoothed out. It doesn't look that bad. The textures are a little bit fucked, but that's not bad. Okay, the FOV's good. My guy feels heavy. And my goddamn frames are still fucked. Okay. So let's see here. Game's a little chuggy. Let's see if we can fix that. I need to see my gameplay. Let's see. Let's actually turn off VSync, because some things work better without VSync. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to see gameplay options. What do I need here? Advanced. Can I see, like, yeah, network status and stuff? That's what I want to see. I want to see my frame rate as it pertains to my video. If I turn on the VSync, it'll should lock it out to 60 frames. And we've also disabled frame rate lock, which I don't know why there's two different ones for that, but okay. Yeah, max frames, we're gonna go with 120. If it can ever get up to that point. I fucking doubt it at this point, but we'll see. Frame rate limit of 60 in menu, in-game 120. Okay. I think that might help. Nah, I'm snapping around. This is unfortunate because the rest of the game, you have got good content here. Optimize your fucking game. And I know damn well it can't possibly be my computer because their own recommended specs. I actually have the recommended specs for this. I have the amount I need. At least I think so. I mean, every game says you need 32 gigabytes of RAM, but if I should not have to keep increasing my RAM just because your fucking game you can't optimize shit in your game. Okay, that's on you. Video. I'm trying to just fuck with things at this point to see what happens. Maybe we don't have the GPU buffer. Maybe we turn that off. That might be affecting something. And then frame rate lock off just to see what it does. Okay, that's not bad. That's running a little smoother. So maybe the GPU thing was fucking with me. That might have been it. Because it might have been like trying to overhaul my GPU or whatever. And again, I'm also streaming at the same time, so that might have something to do with it. Yeah. Sharpen, dynamic resolution, minimal. Yeah, dynamic resolution, minimal screen percentage, dynamic resolution, max frame rate. We could put on dynamic resolution, but I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. Limits frame locking. Let's turn VSync off. See what happens then. Doubt we're gonna have any help there, but we'll see. Oh, this game just chugs along, don't it? Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep VSync on. Let's see, VSync and frame rate lock at the same time. Where is it? I don't know what frame rate lock is for, but yeah. Then we'll set this. I don't know if this is going to have any effect, but we'll set everything to 60 so it all has parity. So these are the things you have to do, guys, just to understand. Is like game developers, like, it's hard to get a fucking game to be optimized in a particular way. It's feeling alright. So definitely we want the VSync on. I don't know if we want the frame limiting on, though. Frame locking, we might not want that on. Turn that off. Okay, frame smoothing might help. And then maybe dynamic resolution. It's feeling very chuggy. I'm not liking it. It's not helping. It could just be the servers, you know, day one stuff. Oh, I walked to the wrong way, therefore I am in trouble. Okay. Monitor, yep. Okay, maybe dynamic resolution is the way to go on here to help me with that. So, if we have dynamic resolution on, we set dynamic resolution rate to 60, we set dynamic resolution minimal screen percentage of 75%. That might help. So if it's not maintaining 60, which, okay, now my frames are going above 60, which it shouldn't be doing because I have VSync on. Oh no, I don't have VSync on. VSync off. Why was VSync off? This game is chuggy right now. And again, I won't be able to fully test this until I'm off stream, because off stream it might perform better. That's just how some games are. For some games, like Control, are beautifully optimized and don't have a problem. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's all just whatever. All right, yeah, let's go medium on that maybe. I don't think that's gonna affect shit, but you know, here we are. Motion blur we don't need. Dynamic resolution on. No. So if we turn dynamic resolution on, it turns, I think it turns VSync off. Yeah, because now my VSync's off, which makes no fucking sense, but okay. So yeah, VSync is turned off if you're using dynamic resolution because it's trying to hit that target of 60. Frame limit, yeah, like, set the frame rate for dynamic resolution. Yeah, you want the frame rate to be 60. Dynamic resolution fucking on, please. Jesus Christ, I've put this on enough. Okay, no more frame smoothing. Frame rate lock on. Okay. I know the game just bugged and it's not doing what it should be doing, which I would not put it past these guys, because they put some content in the game, but getting the game to run, it's another story. Which, honestly, your game should run before it does anything else. Like, you should never think about content or anything else past the point of, hey, the game works, now we can start adding things to it. Okay, so dynamic resolution is operating. Frame rate smoothing is off. Frame rate lock is on. It's not bad when I'm ADS, but when I'm moving around, it just sort of... I don't know. Maybe this is one of those games where motion blur is more helpful. I don't know, man. Field of view, yeah. Change field of view while running. Let's see about that. Okay, so yeah, that's nice. I like that because it helps me to feel like I'm moving. I don't know how the stream's picking this up. You guys might be even chuggier than I am. No, at least it seems that the stream is keeping up with it, so that's good. It seems like the game might be unoptimized at the moment. Like there might need to be a little more cleaning up on textures and debris and stuff and what have you. You know, now that we have dynamic resolution on, maybe we do GPU buffering. Maybe all that together will... Yeah. Again, there's probably going to be some week 1 patch of like, oh yeah, we realized the video's fucked, but we didn't get around to it. Here, we fixed it now, you know. Not sure. Not sure. The dynamic resolution certainly seems to be helping at least, but let's crank motion blur up. Let's try it at 30 motion blur. Nah, I just never like motion blur, man. A lot of these games, very rare exceptions, does motion blur actually work in video games. Motion blur used to be relevant when you had, like, CRTs. Like, back when everything was on, like, an actual scan line television. But nowadays you got your pixel-perfect plasma shit, so there's really no point to motion blurring anymore. Dynamic resolution frame rate with a minimal screen percentage of 75. So that's as low as it can drop. Maybe if I bring it down to 50. Let's see what, just for shits and giggles, what happens when we go to 25 resolution? So the game is looking worse to hit that, yeah, that dynamic resolution. The game is looking worse, but it is running better. So it might be a resolution thing. Maybe we go windowed full screen. That may help with some of this stuff. And then we'll keep this at 50? Because we were at 75 before, so this is 50. Yikes, Captain. Yeah, so we're going to want 75 or 80 to be our minimum if we are going to use dynamic resolution. So 75, I think, is as low as we want to go. I mean, Jesus Christ. This game is just unoptimized. It's just not well done. You guys, like, the content, great. The fucking gameplay looks like it would be fun. If I could actually fucking play it at some point, that would be wonderful. Let's see. Moving, okay. So I'm looking around, mouse, X and Y, so yeah. Yay, we did it! So I want to see if, like, things drop out. So I have 61 rounds and 28. So let's see. Reload. Yeah, so you do not waste your magazine, so you can compulsively reload if you want to. Okay, or you hold the reload button and it'll throw your whole mag away. Which I guess is supposed to be faster, because it just throws the mag. Whereas here, well, I don't have any fucking bullets, but... Cool. Sprinting. Walking is great, but on the battlefield, there's frequently a need to move a bit faster. When walking, use left shift to start sprinting. Alright, sure. There you go. War zones aren't flat and easy to traverse, so sometimes you need to jump. Remember, you can jump while running and sprinting, okay? Crouching minimizes the silhouette, lets you aim more accurately in case of heavy resistance. Crouching is a very useful tool to make sure you're protected and can lay down effective fire. Okay. Got our crouching. Oh, sliding too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna change sprinting to toggle because that shit be whack when I try to hold it. Okay. Yeah. Sprint and slide. Well, just went there. It keeps resetting me because it wants me to go this way. Sprinting while in crouch position can mean the difference between life and death. You can move much faster this way, but still keep a low profile. Press left control and then sprint. Wait, what? We can crouch sprint? Oh my god, we have crouch sprinting. We got duck walking. That's awesome. That's really cool. I've not seen that before. Sometimes you need to move just a bit faster. Your soldier can do this for a long time, so use this movement type with intent. When walking forward or sprinting, quickly double tap. Yeah, so this way if I'm already sprinting, all I have to do is hit shift again. I mean, yeah, okay, he can't do it for very long. That felt very long to me. That took him a minute. So you got sliding, and slide. Z to go prone. See, you can't. That's not helpful. That I have to go Z to prone. That is rough as hell. Because that means I'm gonna need to have to put that on like something else so I can actually duck down. Use it effectively is important for any soldier. Try moving. Okay. You can combine it with W and left to fast crawl. No way. Dude! They put sprint on everything in this game, and I love it. That's great. Let's see. When laying on the ground, you sometimes will have to quickly turn around. Stop! There is not a quick turn in this game. Dude, you can simply turn onto your back without standing up. Yes, dude! Put me here. And then we roll over. We can look down our feet. Or we can look forward. That's fantastic. So instead of having to... Because other games, you would have to get up in a crouch and then turn around to check behind you. Or you'd be in here and you'd have to turn all the way around. I've had that happen in Battlefield before. And it's gotten me killed a million times. Some obstacles are too high to jump over them, but are still in the way. You can vault. Nice. Got it. Okay. There are many climbable obstacles in the world. Beware your surroundings. Exploit them to win. Move. Double tap space. Alright. Got it. Mantling. Cool. That's it. That's the movement tutorial. Now we shooty things. Alright. The basic way of shooting a weapon is called shooting from the hip. This means that the weapon is very accurate. Yeah, we know. Okay, so destroy the marked target. Why is my crosshair that? My crosshair should be pink. Why is my... Hold on. I need to go back to my options here. Gameplay, soldier... Can I change my crosshair for my soldier? No, really? Only the vehicle crosshair? Fuck, that's lame. That's hit markers, that's world markers... That's so lame! I can't change my actual, like, crosshair to pink. Fuck. Yeah, I guess that's to make it hard to aim. You know, they don't want you being able to see that dot too well. Shooting from the hip... Okay, hold on. I gotta see. There's gotta be, like, an opacity or something, because that dot is not great. This is minimap. This is player HUD. Or maybe I have to scroll down. No, this is HUD color. Maybe it's part of HUD color. Maybe I change my whole HUD to pink. Okay. Right mouse button to aim. Destroy the marked target. I'm running out of ammo here. While aiming, pressing middle mouse to switch between sights. That's not going to work for me. Just like click it. That's not going to work for me. I'm gonna need that on a different button here. Okay. Let's go to our controls. Key bindings. Here we go. Soldier keybinds. Change site. No, thank you. We're going to trying to think if I want this mouse 4 or mouse 5. What will I be doing more? Probably changing my site more. So this is gonna go side button 4. Whereas the oh my god, stop! That was so weird. Why was that happening? Okay, melee, we're gonna put onto middle. Now that middle's freed up. Next weapon, previous weapon, yeah. Where is melee, grenade? Grenade! Let's see. Should probably put that on grenade, honestly. God, you go over the list and it just starts going tick, 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 tick. See, leaning, toggling the laser, change shooting whip. That's what I want. That toggle. That'll probably be good for toggle laser, and then for melee we can do something else. Yeah, for melee. Yeah, I guess B. Maybe it's not melee like I think of, like hitting him with the gun. Maybe like actually pulls out a knife. I don't know. Subsets gonna head out for this evening. See you around. Yeah, I'll see you around, man. Have a good one. Okay. Jesus, getting this together is hard. So many buttons to consider, but I like that they have the training so you can actually do it without fucking up a match. Okay, so now if we want to change our site, we just do that. Then middle click is going to be grenades, but I don't think... Or no, not grenades. What was middle click going to be? Laser, but I don't have laser right now. Secondary site, switch. I have no idea why your secondary site would be this big, and... Like, oh, God. It's all sideways, too. Why wouldn't you rotate it in your thing to... So weird. You can reload your weapon manually. Reload. Okay. You can change weapons fire mode. Alright. Load again. There we go. They gave me more ammo. Okay. Okay, press and hold R to change ammo type. Oh, that's what it did before. Okay, you can equip a special type of ammo used. In most cases, these are armor piercing. Press and hold R. Okay. Pressing and holding, not doing it. Is there supposed to be a menu that pops up, or what? Okay, now I can't reload at all. I think the servers might be fucked. I literally can't, it won't let me reload. I'm holding the key. Okay. He'll automatically reload, but he will not switch it. I am hitting the reload. I am holding it. This is not a good start to your game if you're going to have me get different ammo types. Do I have different ammo types on me? Or do I need to go over here? Restore ammo. That didn't even give me more FMJ rounds. What the fuck? Okay. Give me scoreboard. Okay, so inventory is just a swapper for this, where you can swap out stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool. There we go. I guess I had to get more ammo. I had to go pick it up. Oh, alright, whatever. This FOV still feels really tight. I do not like that. FOV on. Audio. Actually, first off, what's my scale of my HUD? My HUD could stand to be a little bigger. Go full hundo, see what happens. Probably gonna be garbage. Oh, that's actually not bad. That didn't get in the way too bad. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Chaining weapons, 1 or 2. What's up? Okay, mouse down. Good. You can lean. Let's see. Gameplay. What am I looking for here? I was coming in here for something. Like video. Yeah. I was checking on the FOV. No, the FOV is at 120 like it was. Okay. Depth of field. As we have no depth of field whatsoever. So yeah, leaning. Not much, but it'll get you around the corner. Okay. When you've been hit, it's a good thing. Yeah, you've been hit. Okay, 3. Head kit. Restore health. Got it. Go get grenades. That just throws the grenade. This game is gonna run like a piece of shit. I can tell you that already. Like, I'm gonna get into a match, and it's gonna just chug at, like, 5 frames a second, because they didn't bother with optimization, and my god, man, how much do I hate that? All this content, all this cool shit, and if the game doesn't work, I can't fucking play it, can I, geniuses? God, this is like modern gaming in a nutshell. Zero thought of optimization, zero thought of if the game's actually gonna work, but you put a million fucking things into the game. And this isn't like Battlefield 4 launch where servers are fucked. No, you guys knew this was coming. This is basic shit that I do not think is gonna get fixed in a fucking thing. Like, my cursor doesn't even show up right. God damn it. It's so annoying. Okay, go to I, select smoke grenade. Alright. See, that's a pretty handy feature. And we throw smoke grenade. Smoke grenade. Okay. Now, is there some sort of firing range I can go to set more things, or do I have to just fuck around in a match? I mean, we gotta see if a match is even gonna work with the whole dynamic resolution and stuff. I don't know. Yep. Then we have custom play. So you can go through TAC Ops, you can go through Team Deathmatch. So these seem to be the 2 right now. This is the 20v20 with vehicles and all that shit. And Team Deathmatch is 10v10. So big long game or 7-minute, just shoot the enemy in the face. 2 teams, 3 rounds, 1 objective kill. Okay, interesting. So there's 3 rounds to this. So I guess it's like, oh no, we fucked up on the first round, or, you know, something like that. Like, you have a chance to come back at least, instead of just getting demolished. You know, but only lasts 7 minutes, so that's not bad. Let's see, Berlin. So you can search specifically by map. So you can toggle these on or off. So that's good. So if I need a specific map for a challenge, so if we go to some of my challenges, let's say, where are they? They'd be in career. Check my, yeah, challenges. So if I need to go to Moscow or Warsaw or Polinari, the matchmaking, you know, quick play will just throw you into whatever, right? But the matchmaking here will let you pick. Like, do I just want to try to get a Warsaw match? I just get a Warsaw match. So that's pretty good. I mean, should we just do a little TDM? Interesting. So TDM has some different maps, it would seem. So TAC Ops gets you Berlin, Moscow, Warsaw, Polinari, and Smolensk. There are 5 TAC Ops maps. TAC Ops being the big Battlefield type gameplay with vehicles. Then Team Deathmatch, which is only infantry, has 3 maps specific to it, which is Berlin Backyards, Warsaw Shopping Mall, and Moscow Senate. So they're pretty even. TAC Ops obviously has more maps because that's the mode everybody's here for, but TDM is good to get your feet wet. We get Moscow Senate, Warsaw Shopping Mall, and Berlin Backyards. Okay. So maybe we just do one quick check on my equipment to make sure that I'm on the right thing here. Let's see. Yeah, we got that. We got that. We got configs. Yeah, so this is the default configuration. Let's see. I wonder if I can make my own blueprints. That'd be kind of fun. If I could, like, make a blueprint. Okay, so we're gonna customize this shit a little bit. I do think. So if we look at these for challenges, you can see, like, specifically what with the challenges. So we're gonna go to custom, go to customize, go to equipment. Here we go to customization. Change this around a little bit. Do we have any sights at all? No, we have no sights whatsoever. We have iron sights. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably try the folding sights for now. And maybe end up with either the M416 or the MSBS later. Okay, we have no skins. We have no secondaries or anything to unlock, which... Yeah, okay, so save custom config. So you can actually, if you hit left shift while you're in this menu, you can actually put together your own gun and have your own configuration just saved. You don't have to try to rebuild it every time, whenever you switch things around. I don't know why it keeps showing me frickin' notifications, dude. There's nothing to see. Look, I literally looked at everything. What do you want from me? This game just wacky making do this shit weird. Okay, now it's not saying that. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and customize this. Yeah, I think we're good. We don't have anything to slap onto this bad boy. Our basic AR. Got personal stuff we can mess with, but we don't have anything for that either. I'll have to unlock some things. Our G17, yep. Yep. Medpack, yep. Frag grenade, sure. Backpack, what can we get in the backpack? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Smoke grenade, or we could have any of these, but... So yeah, we got the basic soldier kit right now. So we're just gonna run that assault for the basic soldier kit. I'm gonna rename this actually. Call this one Gunner. And sniper. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. I'm not gonna have an LMG and a sniper slot, but basically my loadouts always get named the same, no matter what game I'm in. So it's always Gunner, Breacher, Sniper, Ghost, and what's the fifth one I always do? There's always like 5 I'll do for default. Gunner, which was the assault rifle. Breacher, shotguns. Sniper, obviously sniper rifle. Ghost is usually a suppressed SMG. And I think support. I think support goes at the bottom. I don't think I call it support, though. I think I call it heavy. Gunner, Breacher, Sniper, Heavy, Ghost. That's what it is. Heavy's the 4th slot. So this will be... I'll actually be turning this into my LMG class, and then this will be my, little stealthy SMG class. And then after that, we just, make up our traditional class. Maybe we'll have Engineer, Medic, and Recon. Then, there's lots of options. You make all kinds of kits. You literally have enough to where you could have 2 of every type of class you want to run. If you want to run an AR, but you want to run an AR with a medic loadout and an AR with an assault loadout, you can have the 2 different camps. So that's pretty cool. Strikes, we're having strikes. Characters already been messed with. Alright, I think we're ready. We're just gonna hop into some TDM here and try out the game. And it's probably gonna run like shit. But we'll try. I mean, you might have to give the game like a week or maybe even a month for them to actually optimize some shit around here. Because, oh boy, I have put this down to the bare minimum, and I'm still getting bad results. Again, I'm on stream. Certain things don't work too well on streams, so, some games that run fine for me actually don't run fine on stream. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. So we can just get a TDM game. Probably not. Probably gonna have to search for both, but we'll see. So it's only been a couple seconds. I have 4 friends online. I have 4 friends. 2 friends. Will not show me my friends list right now. Sick, game. Sick. So your party can be up to 5. So that's interesting. So you have 5-man squads, it looks like. Not sure why you wouldn't let me have a 10-man party in TDM, though. That would seem to be... Like, because if it's 10v10, then me and 9 of my buddies want to, like, you know, do that. We don't want to have to... Well, I mean, yeah, no, because we can't be in the same thing. Which is unfortunate. We are searching for players. Holy shit. Okay, we might have to just get in a regular game. Yeah, we're gonna have to... It's gonna be rough for the first thing. You know what? We'll just quick play it. Quick play. Throw me into anything. I don't care. Any match. Something went wrong. Alright. World War III. Guys. Devs listening to this. I want to play your game. I want it to run well. And I want it to actually find the game. Is that so hard? Unless I picked the absolute wrong time to do this, and they've just started doing maintenance at this exact moment. And something's borked. I don't know. Alright, so we're in Quick Play. Quick Play should be getting me any kind of thing. Random. Across both game modes and all fucking 8 maps. There are 8 maps with 2 different game modes. And I still cannot find a game. Like, there's no server browser. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to... Oh my god. Like, that's the thing, is there's no server browser. Which leads me to believe that maybe the lobby will disband afterwards, which... God, stop doing that. Like, nobody wants their lobby to disband afterwards. That's stupid. Oh my god, no, I'm not in a lobby. I'm in matchmaking. Well, fine, fuck it. While we're sitting there, we might as well just mess with some of these. Okay, we're gonna put... I would put a shotgun on here, but we don't have it yet, so we'll put the SMG on there instead. Yeah. Sight on there. How's that affecting me, actually? Increased ADS time, but displays a crosshair. Yeah, I'll just go with the normal irons. Secondary sight, no thank you. Grips. Decrease recoil, yeah, that'll work. Yep. Secondary ammo, nope. Okay, so yeah. Let's see, tactical laser, do we want that on? Increases weapon sway and gives away my position. Displays a laser dot and lowers max fire spread. Yeah, that sounds about right. Standard balance across all, outperformed by more specialized options. No shit. Wait, so barrel and then... Oh, there's barrel and then there's thing. So this has suppressor on it, obviously. Something went wrong. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time, and then I'm going to get off, and I'm going to go watch Merlin and play Astroneer. And I'm not going to be playing your game, because you clearly don't want me to play your game. Play both of those. I've set it up to look for either one of those in the custom play. I might have to give this game a week for it to start working. Your game will be dead by then. I guarantee it. I'm sorry to say, but your one shot this year is that Modern Warfare 22 is not looking super different. It's super great, right? And people want an alternative to Call of Duty. They don't want to be stuck with playing Call of Duty and playing Warzone 2. They want Battlefield. Battlefield 2042 hit the bed entirely. Okay. They're not getting their player population back, no matter how many updates they do. Everybody just hates that game. You are the alternative to both. If you do not function, you are dead in the water, and your entire studio is just gonna have to shut down. You're gonna make no money on this whatsoever. Like, fuck's sake. Let me play your video game. You spent years working on this. You spent an extra 6 months. I guess polishing it up? Because, God, I can't imagine what you've been doing for the last 6 months. Because, again, the dev's been radio silent. So far, my first impressions are fucking 4 out of 10. You've got content, you've got systems in place, you've got things that look like they will be fun when I actually get to play them and when the game gives me a steady fucking frame rate. I'm sitting here. Where is your server browser? You're you're supposed to be doing shit like Battlefield. One thing that Battlefield has that will always make it different and in many ways superior to Call of Duty, even though 2042 was a complete shit show. That's called server browser. It lets me find a game to populate, so I don't have to sit in your fucking queue with your fucking algorithm looking for a match. Instead of having to get your game to try and put all these different connections together, somebody just hits the server. 151. Fuck yourself. I'm out of your game. Congratulations. Yeah, are you sure you want to close the game? Sure, yeah. I mean, oh, that strikes are telling me I've got new shit when I fucking do not. Like, there's nothing new here. Like, I look at this. I look down here. There's some bombing and shit. Like, alright, sure. Again, look at all these cool things I would love to play with. Also, look at how the goddamn menu itself lags. Like, holy shit. But yeah. I mean, what reason do I have to stay here? You're clearly not going to let me play the game. So we're going to close it. We're going to check to see if they have any sort of update or maintenance or anything like that. Let's see. Did they say anything, right? They've been working on this for 4 fucking years. You're telling me it's taken you 4 years to get to a point where your game can be played by the majority of people. And all the people that want to play your game can't play your game because you have login issues or you have error 151. I can't fucking play the game, right? Or something. Come on, Steve, don't be like that. I'm trying to look at the page here. I'm trying to scroll down to see if they have any fucking updates on their shit, which probably not. I mean, again, like this was a week ago. It's been a week. Posted September 23rd. As of, okay, open beta patch notes, September 26th. That was 4 days ago. What's happening here? New in-game content and features. They added a tutorial. You're telling me the tutorial wasn't even there until the open beta? I mean, you guys launched your open beta without that? Yeah. Others did? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Balancing changes. You're doing animation stuff. You're doing user interface stuff. Great. Where's my optimization? Where's all this? These patch notes also include changes previously implemented in the pre-open beta. All right, cool. Where's my update? It's been 4 fucking days since this. And then you look at this. September 29th. Okay, so September 26th you were saying this. And then after that, closed beta end. Okay, so closed beta came to an end. So then they restarted it. Okay, cool. So then road to open beta, right? Yeah. September 3rd, open beta launching September 29th, which was yesterday. So play 3 days early, starting June, you know, with don't care. Don't fucking care. What is your most recent thing here? I'm trying to see what your updates are. Like, look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Alright, play it free for now. Great, cool. New features and changes, and they reworked the maps and stuff. Great. You made the map look fucking worse. How did you make the map look worse? What'd you do? The Versatile Spelunk has a long embattled history. Drop in to discover a fully reworked version. Yeah, you took out all the textures and shit because you realized it was probably running like dog shit, wasn't it? Because you guys can't optimize for anything. I mean, again, like, look at all this shit. Oh, coming soon, right? Launch the free-to-plays, the year 1 stuff, thank you. We're so ready for it. Alright, cool. Should we go join the Discord, guys? Should we maybe check that out? You know, maybe we'll check out their YouTube. So if we click YouTube, are we going to get any, like, devlog updates there? Something? Maybe. I don't know. So will we see any significant improvements to the game in the next week? And I realize it just went into open beta yesterday, but that's no fucking excuse. You guys had an extra 6 months. The open beta was supposed to start 6 months ago. You are late. You are late with this. Like, bro, they haven't even posted. The shit they're posting is just the open beta trailer in, like, different languages for some reason. As if anyone gives a shit. Like, cool, you're translating all these videos, and what have you been doing for the game? Like, this was 10 months ago, 7 months ago, so their YouTube's fucking dead as shit. Like, they don't post anything here. So they post nothing on their YouTube. Twitter. Let's check their Twitter. Are we gonna acknowledge anything that's wrong with the game right now? Because clearly there are players having issues. I'm having issues. Other people in the chat have been having issues. Are we gonna acknowledge this at all? As of 3 hours ago, we want everyone to have a smooth experience. We're actively working on fixing for all known issues and to resolve them all in the coming weeks. Okay, coming weeks is great. What are you doing right now to fix this shit? Fixed issues, zombie lobbies. Lobbies that take up server space but don't fill up should no longer occur. Great! Why can't I play the game? The servers are back online. So are the servers now... Yeah. Okay, the game servers will be unavailable today for maintenance at 13 CEST. Okay, so that should be done already. That was 6 hours ago. So the servers should be on at this point. Yeah, there was like y'all having a rough experience so far. I mean, let's see. Tweets and replies. What, like, have they said anything today in the last, like, hour? This guy gets to play. Let's go check his stream. What's this guy doing? Is he playing? As of 20 minutes ago, so is he getting into any lobbies? No, he's looking at the same shit. Bro.
O jogo tá muito top.
Faven, what up, dude?
Graficamente isso, o jogo tá muito...
He's looking for the same shit. He's trying to figure out why the game isn't working.
E eu queria jogar em live.
He's looking at exactly the same thing. Server, yeah, he's sitting in queue and shit. Yeah, this guy's having the same exact issues, you know? Have an amazing stream. Your game's not fucking working. If you looked at his stream, you would see his game's not working. Like, you're trying to get in past the queue. He's checking to see, like, what you guys are saying about this. Thanks for feedback. Pass along. What feedback? What's happening here? Why are we limiting the amount of attachments? Why no more bipods and X6 go for assault rifle? Why can't we use the same camo for different uniforms? For example, Russian camo for U.S. chest, so on. Okay. So that has nothing to do with what's going on currently. Okay, they're trying to fix this. So this was 3 hours ago. So that's right when I started my stream, it would seem. How long have I been live? Yeah, so it'd be like just before I started my stream. They were saying this. Let's see. Okay, players stuck in... Yes, players stuck loading initializing interface. Yep, I've had that problem. Server crashes. I haven't had that yet because I haven't been in the server yet. Players stuck on map loading screens. Haven't had that yet because I haven't gotten a map yet. Accepting party invites causes game to crash. Oh, that must be fun. Button to purchase UNC doesn't work in Steam Store. Oh, great. Accepting friend request causes the game to crash. 151 error. Something went wrong. So they know 151 is happening, but what does that mean? Gun appears locked despite player meeting level requirements. I mean, come on, guys. That's basic bugs. Guys, you had 6 extra... You're telling me the game was in a worse state 6 months ago? Or are you trying to add a bunch of content to it? I don't understand. A 53% timeout, failure to authenticate. I've had that one. Players kicked from server upon loading main hub. Players experience progression loss or lack of progression. Connected to the wrong server. Disconnected from party service. Player or entire lobby can be detected in different regions, triggering bad ping for all players. Players stuck in lobby showing 55 out of 40. Players loading into matches with either the wrong loadout or lost gun progression with old attachments. Goddamn. Inventory delays. Due to the amount of requests being processed, you may experience some delays on receiving items and UNC transferred from your web inventory. basic shit, guys. Their tech team failed them hard, I have to say. The art team did their fucking job. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem with gaming, with film, with anything, right? Is especially with games, specifically about games. The art team always has to do its job. The art team never gets to fucking fuck shit up, right? Because when they do, the game doesn't get sold. Because people are like gamers are so fucking tolerant. It's almost saint like, right? Like if a game has good visuals, they will play it despite all of its downsides. Gundam Evolution. I just did this with Gundam Evolution. I thought the visuals were pretty good. The game ran pretty good. Cool. I was overlooking. I was starting to like. I was willing to overlook the loot boxes and stuff for the moment just to play the game because I liked the way it looked, I liked the way it felt. Cool. That's because the art team has nothing to do with anybody else. That's only the artist doing that. The artist made sure the robots looked good. The artist made sure the weapons felt good. The artist made sure that the sound, and tech artists fall into this. But this is like maintenance back end shit. This has nothing to do with art. This is pure functionality of the fucking game, and it's not there. How do you launch it into open beta? Okay, launching it to open beta would imply that it's fucking ready to go. Like, there's some level of competency here. I guess I missed the window last night of when people were playing and I'm now screwed. I don't know. Let's see if we can get back in. Maybe it'll actually get something. I don't know. Let's see. We play a game. So we're going to get to experience the queue thing, which is really fun. And so this is going to be my last attempt, and then I'm out of here. And then I'm done. It's so fucked. I mean, there's a reason there's mostly negative reviews. Now, this has been review bombed by people who are just salty that they paid for early access and then the game went free, which, yeah, that was always the plan. People just never paid attention to that, I guess. But, yeah. So this is already, like, first issue is don't put it on Steam if you're just going to give it its own launcher. If you're going to give it its own launcher, just have it have its own launcher. Why did you... Because now Steam has to talk to the launcher in order to connect things up, and it's... Oh, my God. Verify and fix install game files, right? We could try that. I'm going to try... Yeah, so there's a game integrity test, right? So make sure my files are good before they load it. Cool. All right, so we're in a queue, 98. Oh, now the estimated waiting time is unknown. Before it would say a couple of minutes, but... So it would say, like, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And it was never that long. But, yeah. It's just so weird. It's so weird. Like, I guess when they say server, they mean, like, the ingest server for, like, how many people are trying to log in at once. So now we're getting unknown for waiting time. So that's great. So we could be sitting here for fucking ever. We don't know. I mean, I want to play your game. I gave you the benefit of the doubt with your cosmetics even. I said, hey, these bundles aren't that bad. If you guys want to pick it up, you should buy this. I was encouraging people to get the best deal by giving you $120. I was telling people to go spend $120 on this game if they really wanted to, like, give you money. They should be giving you the maximum amount of money the first time so that they can get rewarded for that. But no, you're just... Jesus. Okay, see, game starting. So, the whole queue thing. I've never seen a game, like, other than, like, maybe, like, World of Warcraft, right? With, like, Arrow 37 or whatever, and like, having queue times in those kind of games. Okay, I can understand that, because, you got big fucking game full of people. You look at Steam charts on this, you got, like, 10K at the most. I mean, that's your peak. It's like, I don't know how many people are trying to play this currently, or if it's trying to cross-play with consoles or something. Look good, trying to make it look so cool, too. It's like, oh yeah, look, here's a cool operator guy. It says World War III, and he's got the helmet and everything. Like, alright, cool. I would like to play the game now, So when you start the game, you might get this bug, where it's initializing the interface, but it fails. But we're going to see if that fails or not this time. Yep, so it fails. So you have a 53% timeout. That's exactly what they were saying in the... well, the notes are off, but in the known issues list, they were saying they knew people had that problem. Why are people having that problem? Why does the game fail to initialize itself? Like, I have to click try again. I have to clicking try again. Right, this is what happens to you. You get in, you do this. Not exactly most flattering, first impression for a game I've ever had. Because, oh boy, it's rough. It's rough. At least with Gundam, like Gundam is also like open, free to play, like ready to go. And they're like, yeah, it's sparse as hell right now, guys, but we're gonna be adding stuff. Okay, so you do it a couple times, not that big of a deal. It'll eventually initialize. But the big deal is that I can't fucking play games. Like I can't. Like we're gonna try quick play again. You're gonna see maybe that I reset it. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's give it a minute because it's loading gameplay assets down here, so it's not actually ready yet. I'm gonna check some settings while I'm waiting. Actually. Yeah. Okay. So now we're back in full screen instead of full screen windowed, which is what I had before. Did it like reset shit? No. This shit did not get reset. The dynamic resolution is still on. Okay. We'll save that. Yeah, because I want to do windowed full screen. That might help. I don't know. So I'm just checking some shit while we're waiting for that to initialize. Let's see. Did my audio get reset? No, it sounds kind of fucky. We're gonna lower all the audio by like another 10. Like 5. Let's go 5, yeah. It's just a little loud. Because the gunfire is gonna be... If you ever get to 151, something went wrong. Something went wrong? Tell me what went wrong. Is this what you retards see on your end? Oh, something went wrong. Oh, let's figure that out, Dave. What could have gone wrong? Let's go down the list of problems. No, you should have specific error codes in a system so you know what the fuck. So, 151. Error code 151 just means that something went wrong. This is the same dipshit that wrote, like, single-sentence, self-explanatory fucking things for the settings. How am I supposed to play your game? I am not going to give you money ever now. Do you understand this? You understand your game's going to be dead by December if you do not update this shit. Hell, you will be lucky to make it to December at this rate. You'll be lucky to make it to November if you keep up this shit. I know it's day one. But in the world I come from, the world of old gaming, not this modern gaming garbage, in the old world of gaming, the game either fucking worked or it didn't. Okay? And you didn't have all these day one patches, and you didn't have all this time you have even less time to patch your game nowadays. Because there's a million other things. There's Warzone and Warzone 2 and Fortnite and all these other live service games that are just pulling all the psychological tricks they can to keep people's attention. To tear them away from that. You're tearing me away from Control right now. You realize that. Control, a game that runs that I like to play. I have given up my time today to play your game instead. What have I gotten for it? You have spit in my face. You have wasted my time. What's the point? What is this error 151? What is this? What is happening here? Custom play. Team Deathmatch and fucking TAC Ops. Let's see if it goes. Searching for lobby. We're just searching, boys. I'll go ahead and customize my gear while I'm sitting here. I got nothing else to do. Gonna put a sniper on. We don't have snipers yet, but put on. I don't know, some. No, we have nothing. Yeah, we can't even adjust that right now. Gonna make him a skinny boy. Something went wrong. What's to stop me from uninstalling your game, telling everyone to, you know, flip you the bird, never give you any money, and any... So, like, this is the thing, is what incentive do I have to keep 60 gigabytes on my hard drive now? Other than if I try to reinstall it at a later point, it might be throttled to 3 megabytes a second. Thus making it even harder to get back into the game. I mean, Jesus. What am I supposed to do here, man? I literally can't do anything. I can do nothing in this game. The Battle Pass isn't even up yet. I don't know why you even show it. You could... Alright, just a placeholder, I guess. I mean, your shop... Even the shop is having problems. Like, the shop is here, but even in the notes for known issues, they were saying, yeah, we know that, like, sometimes you can't buy your like, currency or whatever. Jesus Christ. It's so fucked. How am I supposed to play this game? Am I supposed to just keep going here? I don't get it. No, I'm gonna close the game now. I've now closed your game. All right, Farm 51. What the fuck have you guys made? We're gonna roast you about this. Farm 51. Let's see. Okay, so you guys did Chernobylite. That's a game that's on my wish list that I want to get into, but at this point, you know what? I'm afraid of that game. I'm afraid I don't want to play Chernobylite anymore because you're concerning the fuck out of me with, it's very positive, but with the competency I've seen demonstrated in World War III, I don't know if it's the same dev team. I don't know what this is about. Like, So I'm tempted to take this off my wish list and never trust you again because World War III fucking blows. Get even. Deadfall Advent. Like, no wonder you guys fucking suck at, World War III. You guys have only done single-player games the whole time. Here, we need to limit this to games, by the way. It's like a fucking DLC popping up. No, where's the tag for, like, type of thing by game? I don't know, man. I just hate seeing these DLCs. They get in the way of me looking at a list. Like, these are just such simple games you guys have worked on. Painkiller? The fuck? Alright, Painkiller. Yeah, y'all did Painkiller. Okay. Painkiller, Hell and Damnation. Yeah. It's so fucked. Oh, well, there goes the list. Thank you, Steam. Okay, I mean, here's another free-to-play. Here's the Chernobylite short story, The Arrival. So this is like a demo, I guess. So then, this is published by Wishlist Games. So this is the first time they're publishing anything. The Four Winds Entertainment. First time they're... So did your publisher fuck you? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is like, you guys tried to make a game and your publisher didn't manage it right? And your publisher got in the way? That's what it seems like. Because Farm 51 has made games before. Which, I mean, look at these games. There's only one. Like, the Painkiller, Hell and Damnation, Full Metal Rocket is the only one with a negative score. Whereas everything else here is just kind of, like, the lowest it gets is, like, mixed on some of these. But most of it's just, hey, people love Chernobylite. They like that. And you just did that last year. So, I don't get what the hell the problem with World War III is. I mean, what is everybody else experiencing? Because it's got to be, like, a global issue. There's no fucking way this is limited to just me. I am not that unlucky. Okay, let's see here. We just type World War III and see what comes up. Developers, a message, okay, cool, yeah, open beta, a special message, don't fucking care. Launch trailer, World War III's finally here, okay, and this guy got to play, apparently. I don't. Why don't I get to play? Actually, this new, oh, it's from Varro. Oh, it's the Varro Arrow. Oh, about time. I've been wondering when that would come out. Actually, hold on, let me learn more on that. Hold up. Let's see. See, the Varro Arrow's out. I've been waiting for the Varro Arrow to come out. I've been wanting to see it hit the market, see what it do, because it's got a lot of cool features. Let's see. If I order one now, how much does it cost? So you can get organization that business customers have access to full range of products, whereas this is for your consumer. Yeah, this is another reason the Varro, like XR stuff, that was all like business end stuff. Jesus, you want $2,000? No, thank you. Fuck off. I mean, I wouldn't have bought it anyway, no matter what the price, but still.
A lot of you guys have been asking for my thoughts on the open beta release. I was gone last week during the head start. I got a little bit of time in earlier, which is the gameplay you're seeing on screen right now. But World War III, it's been a long road. I followed it back in 2018, and I've covered it ever since.
Okay. So hold on. So he's not actually playing right now.
Finally gone free to play. A lot of you guys have been asking for my thoughts on the open beta release. I was gone last week during the head start. I got a little bit of time in earlier, which is the gameplay you're seeing on screen.
I got a little bit of time in
World War
earlier
III
on the
has been a
head
long road.
start.
I followed it back in 2018, and I've covered it ever since, and we're finally here. Everybody can jump in and play for free, but is it worth your time? That's the grand old question. See, change passes and kind of updates throughout the years. End of the day, I'm just going to leave it like this. A little raw, a little real. The game is good, but I played so much of it that I just, like, that's where I'm at. I'm excited for new content. Once new maps and modes come in, you guys are going to be seeing me stream this a lot more. And that's not to say I'm not going to stream it now. It's just, man, I am looking for something to grind right now. And I think maybe after playing Modern Warfare 2 and seeing the quality there and the potential there for, you know, a mainstay FPS, sheesh, I'm definitely looking forward to Infinity Ward this year. World War 3 needs to do more to get me back on board fully. And right now, this open beta, hey, congratulations. I'm glad you're going to have more people finally getting their time with it. But I was expecting just a little bit more from this.
Yeah, I was expecting something that functions, you know, like an open beta. Because your asses can call it an early access all you want, right? Like, that's fine. You've been in early access for 4 years, okay? That's fine. I get it. Cool. What the fuck? Like, I don't knock games that are in early access, right? Because I usually ignore them until they're no longer in early access, because early access usually has these kinds of problems. Why the fuck was he playing it in the head start better than the open beta moment? So you're telling me you had a set amount on your server that would work, and then the problem is you opened it up to everybody, and that breaks your game? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you should have known. You should have had more servers. You should have had all this shit. Like, what the fuck? 3 days ago, a day ago, I mean... Like, is anyone currently streaming it? Is anyone currently playing this? Or at least attempting to? I mean, people probably got off if they were streaming. I mean, this guy streamed it 9 hours ago, so he played it today. This was streamed 40 fucking minutes ago. Server's down again. Like...
Alright, game. Warnings, enemy armor hit status. Just don't want to see any of those. It just...
I met Governor DeSantis.
Care. Like, this guy's streamed live 11 hours ago. So, he was playing this at, what, like 5 in the morning, essentially? You're telling me last night, when my download finished at 3 a.m., that would have been the time to play. Because, otherwise, I just don't get to play. Oh, yay, drugs. Thanks, YouTube.
Just can't be great with you. And that's why
At least had to censor it.
it gets me not
Get an alpha? You
Yeah.
linked alpha?
So maybe it's because he's European, because the other guy was foreign as well. So maybe it's like American servers are fucked right now, and like other people were able to play at some other point. I don't...
Yeah, so 40 to 50, that's the most of the FPS that I get. That's why I'm saying, even in FPS mode, the maximum FPS mode, as the graphics, it still feels not very fluid.
I mean, Jesus Christ. So you're telling me I can't even expect a solid 60? My God. Yeah, this is the same guy. Same guy streamed this 3 hours ago. He was playing this he was playing this like 2 p.m. I started my stream slightly after this, and he was playing.
Yeah, VR is definitely the most popular.
Like,
Get back to this guy.
so I guess it must have started around what time is this? I don't know, because that's 3 hours ago, so maybe it concluded 3 hours ago? So does that mean that, like, I picked the absolute wrong fucking time to try to stream this because the servers just decided to go down, like, at the beginning of my stream? Like,
Back
look
to
at
the
this.
waiting screen. Nothing happens. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day here. It's just way too much waiting.
It's just, like, let's check Twitch. See if other people are having that same problem. Because this is just fucking unacceptable. I want you guys to see this. Like, this is what a bad game launch looks like. And I don't want to hear anyone say, like, oh, it's open beta. Like, they call it a beta for a reason. Nah. Like, closed beta. This is to be expected in a closed beta. Open beta means we are ready to handle more people. We would like more people to play the game. So, this guy, Dutch Riot, he's playing it. Devil Dog Gamer, he's playing some. Chemo's playing, I think. Are these guys, he's in the menus. Devil Dog is in the menus. Chemo
You
is...
equipped it.
on your guns.
Okay, so
But if you're gonna equip it
Creo que
on
es
the
aquí,
M416, that is, if you use the
A ver,
M416,
no le voy a dar. Sí, mira, me hace el favor de bajar. Me hace el favor.
make sure you use the wireframe
right.
attachment.
So this guy, Dutch Riot. So where is this guy from? He appears to be American, at least.
Suppressor doesn't fit on there for some reason.
But he has an
I don't know
accent,
why.
so I don't
Don't
know.
ask me.
So he's having problems.
It's a bug.
This guy's having problems. This guy's clearly
Used to be
American.
IT guy for Warface. Every Friday, new stuff. Okay,
He can't find a match. He can't find a match. For some reason, this guy can. Where is this guy from?
that's good.
It looks to be Spanish, so maybe the Central, or where is it? Streaming to Battlefield, yeah. So maybe Central America is having better servers right now? Or he's on like an Australian server or something? Again, I'm not gonna give myself like a ton of effort to play your game.
That's cool, Patriot. I'm down for that, dude. I'm down for that.
Yes.
What the hell?
So once you're in game, you press I for inventory,
Yeah,
and then you scroll down or hover with your mouse, and you either press A.
yeah. It's so fucked. There are 1.8k viewers currently for this game. Look at this. Look at how many people are in the fucking menus, guys. You have enough people. Hold on, I'm gonna count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't do this. 14, 15. Oh my god. We literally can fill almost an entire TDM game with the amount of people who are waiting to get into a game. You can do you could literally do a 7 versus 8 match with this amount of people that are waiting for a match. For Christ's sake, what are these servers right now? And I don't know if they're all like on the same servers, all American or whatever, but like this one's in a different language, so I don't get it, man. Like, here's this dude. Again, this guy, another language. So, it seems maybe maybe the guys over in, like, Europe or Oceania or something are having a better time with it, and maybe it's just something affecting, like, the Western servers more. So, like, maybe, like, specifically, like, North America and, like, London and stuff might not have that great of servers right now. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, how can some people be playing and some people not be playing? And it's like, okay, well, those are different servers. Why are those servers working? Assuming all of your servers are supposed to be running similar, why are some running and some not running? Why are some people able to find a match and some people are getting 151 constantly? Like, bro, we can go back to Devil Dog. It's been a minute, right? He should be in game by now. He's sitting in here, and I guarantee he keeps getting 151. So I would say give this game a week, maybe even a month before you even bother trying, because clearly it's fucking broken. So I'm gonna give this like another week, you know? Same thing with Gundam Evolution. I'm just gonna have to wait till it functions better and wait till it, you know, is better. Look at this, man. Look at this. It's just sitting here. All of this could be resolved in 5 seconds with a goddamn server browser. Give me a server browser that lets me see, hey, here's a lobby. There's an open slot. I'm gonna jump in that one. Done and fucking done. I don't even have to queue. I can just jump in. Like, look at this. This dude is like on sidebar right now, looking at YouTube. He's doing the same thing I'm doing because he's waiting for a game. You've reached the point where the man has to look at something else to keep his stream entertained while he's waiting for your game to function. I mean, come on. What more evidence do you guys need? This game is fucking trash. And like the content in the game is good, I'm sure. It looks very fun, and it looks like something I would want to play and grind and get all the attachments and all the guns and the camos and all the shit. I literally can't. I physically am not allowed to play this game right now. Like, come on, man. But no, I'm gonna just go back to games that work. So, you know, like we'll stream Control tomorrow, you know, and that'll be it. So tomorrow we'll do Control, and we will leave World War III alone until it gets fixed, until that gets fixed, until Gundam Evolution gets some updates and fixes its fucking problems. I mean, the state of gaming. You can't have a good shooter. There are no good shooters right now. The only one that's coming close right now is like Modern Warfare 22, and even then, it's just rehashing. It's like barely any iteration on the formula. It's just the same shit. It's the same shit people have been playing for years, you know? There's nothing interesting there. There's nothing new. It's just like, why, you know? This is why I keep going back to Paladins, by the way. Paladins is one game where it functions. I play it, I have a good time. Maybe I'll do some streams of it one day. I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly the most thorough thing, because every match is basically the same. You run into the enemy, you shoot him in the face, you win or you lose. It's, it takes a while of grinding in that game to get anything unlocked, because it is free to play and it's trying to get you to pay for the characters instead of grind for the characters. But you can grind for the characters, which is what I do. But it's like, man, it's rough. It's rough. It's all so rough. I was looking forward to this too. And again, I'm impressed with the content. I really am. I'm liking the guns. I'm liking the attachments. I'm liking the customization so far. I would like to play the video game at some point. So get on it, Farm 51. Chop fucking chop. Y'all better not be taking a day off. I don't want to hear like, oh, well, I went home and I went to bed. No. Your ass, if your ass is in the tech department, your ass gets to sit there until you fix it. Oh, it's late. Go sleep under your desk. Okay. And then get back to work. And fix it. After that first week, once you get shit fixed and it's working fine, then you can go home and see the wife and kids. All right. And that's not crunch culture. That's accountability culture. Is you're in charge of fixing the game, so fucking fix it. I do not tolerate people not doing the job they're paid to do. It's like Battlefield 2042. Where the fuck have the content updates been? Where the fuck has Halo Infinite's content updates been? What have you people been doing? Get on it. I expect this to be fixed by Monday. And if it's not, we gonna have a problem. Anyway, that's it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do the usual, like, subscribe, check out my streams. I will see you guys in the next video. Reaper the Ranger, signing off.